guys? It's Gilty here, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully everyone's doing well on this lovely Friday afternoon. Alright, oh my word, I cannot believe it's already Friday again. I feel like time just flies by so quickly nowadays. I like my gift. Ooh, Tome 5 update. Due to a bug found at the Buried Underground Challenge in Tome 5 level 4, we have replaced it with Gruesome. Alright, I'm fine with that. Cannot complain with that whatsoever. Bug fix 4.4.2. Okay, just more bug fixes. Victor cannot be recalled after detach or sharp for 30 seconds. I actually really am happy about that, down from 45. That actually will make Victor a little bit more applicable, can hold him hostage for a less period of time. Right of the Last Breath, Right of the Executioner, and Right of the Twins. Which one shall we do? What's up, Marcus? How you doing today? Also, Marcus, out of curiosity, what happened to Marcus Bennett 21? I noted that now you're number 22. Alright, well let's, you know what, let's do a nurse match real quick. Should I do a nurse match or should I do a twins match? Maybe executioner, Hey man, saw the tweet and want to stop by. Hey, what's up, Alpha Kenny? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping by from Twitter. Much appreciated. Lost that account. Ouch. What happened with that? Did just like two-step verification and then have a way to get back in? But appreciate stopping by, Alpha Kenny. Would love to have you here as part of the Guilty Ones. If you do want to hit that follow button, it'd be much appreciated. We are live every single day. And everything with it. Jeez. Yeah, so what happened, my friend? That's ridiculous. Like, how does that happen? Let's see. Let's do nurse. Well, we'll play a nurse match. Run a, hollow shell. Alright. Ouch. I guess didn't have two-step verification set on, so you couldn't just reset it via like a phone number or something to that degree. And I imagine that Twitch support wasn't able to help out too much based on that, or maybe you haven't tried just yet. Why? Everyone's readied up. Why are we not jumping in? What the hell? I'm expecting a DC. I never get anything for Christmas because my family does not celebrate it. Fair enough. Hey, thank you much for the follow, Alpha Kenny. Appreciate you, mate. What does your family celebrate, if not Christmas? Just like general holidays, or are they not horribly religious? I know my family, we celebrated a mix of holidays. We celebrated both Christmas and Hanukkah. My mom is Jewish, and I'm Jewish as well. My dad, on the other hand, was brought up Catholic. And so we celebrated both, mainly on my behest, because I wanted my dad to feel included in the holiday since he was not of the Jewish religion or faith. But I'm not really a practicing Jew anymore. I'm just culturally Jewish, if anything. Nothing? Gotcha. Well, hopefully what I can provide you at the very least is something to look forward to. We will be live on Christmas Day as well as New Year's, so if you want to stop by, I'm more than happy to have you here. Act as your little family, and who knows, maybe we'll have some gifts all around. Hey, what's up, Artemis? How you doing today? How's your Friday been? Get your Starbucks fix today? Alright, let's see. Father Campbell's Chapel of Nurse. It's not the worst map in the world, actually. A lot of open dead zones. Not many places for me to worry about larger objects that I can't blink through. Unless it's in this area. This area is a little bit of an exception to that rule. Got a free killer skin through Game Pass. That's pretty awesome. What killer skin, out of curiosity? And also, if you do play Dead by Daylight, what's your poison? Are you a survivor main? Are you a killer main? Crows came back within 30 seconds. Scratch marks going to the left. Someone... I want to say I might hear grass moving. That's not mine. Interesting. They're nowhere to be found. Let's check something. There we go. That's what we like to see. She didn't drop down? Or did she? There we go. I hear her now. She's downstairs. Unfortunate. I expected her to go upstairs. She went downstairs instead. I hear generators now being worked on over here as well. She's continuing to move behind. I have no idea where she went. She just stopped. May have double back, actually. Yeah, she did. I'm gonna have to fall off of her. I don't want them finishing any generators if possible. I do see this Yui here. There we go. That's the hit that I like to see. Went inside? Yeah, she did. Survivor because I like trolling the killers. Gotcha, gotcha. There we go. Get the hit there. Very nice. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm still learning with Nurse. Nurse is arguably one of my worst killers by far, but I can get some pretty decent hits with Blink Strike. And it's not as proficient with the ability as I'd like. Oh, great. I can't go through that tree pathway. There we go. The biggest thing about Nurse is not necessarily hitting the blinks, but making sure that you're able to predict the survivor's movement. And with Nurse, it's very key to be able to predict it to a T. They are cheesy, but hey, can't always make it as realistic as one would like, I suppose. Saw them approaching this way. I hear him to my right. They're going through the middle. No, they're up top. Yeah, they're right above me. There we go. Let's end that quicker. Let's see if you have BT, mate. You do. That might not mean much, though. I'll let you go mend. I saw someone to my left. I definitely saw someone, but I'm not sure where they went. You play Fortnite a lot? Very nice. I believe Artemis also plays a decent amount of Fortnite. Laurie's here in this tile. Excellent. Close. No cigar though. I should try to probably blink one more time. She's underneath me. I hear multiple people. It's not just one. Oh, did she continue? Wow, for a second I thought that she would have doubled back. Wow, close to no cigar. I see Nurse is calling. Hey, thank you much for the bits, Carl. How you doing, mate?
So, bro, it's me, Carl, too. X100. Here's Carl.
What's up, Carl? What's your day been like today? Whatever. I'll get the hook. Upsy daisy. What's up, Slavy? How you doing? Where's this hook? I swear to you, Baby Yoda's so damn cute. Baby Yoda is very cute. Kate, stop that. You're not gonna be able to flashlight me from that angle. It's just not a possibility. No, I didn't get a far enough blink. Unfortunate. Let's double back real quick. I have an idea. Alright, I need to pop this gen real quick. Like, my day's been pretty chill, no major school assignments, and now I'm on Christmas. Hey, very exciting there. Very exciting indeed. Better hope the hell in a handbasket that you have BT there, Meg. I have zero remorse right now on 2 generators. That's fine. I'm gonna let you live for now. No one's on this gen. I want to say there's someone right here. There we go. Good try. Very good try. Tried to make me think that you're going to go for the vault instead of the tile, but she did not. Never bought tiers. I did every single challenge and every weekly challenge. Ooh, nicely done. Interesting weapon you have on Nurse there, Gilt. Oh yeah, the bone saw of needles. Very interesting indeed. I wonder if they're doing this gen then. I saw Bitter Murmurs and one person go over here. One person finished healing. Nothing on nurses though. Hi, Lori. I don't think I need to blink to hit you right now. Okay, that was awkward. Hey, thank you, Marcus, for subscribing a second time over. I didn't catch what you said, but it sounded like that Twitch support wasn't very helpful in the reclaiming your account. Alright, that was a missed skill check. Let's get to this generator if I can. What's up, Yui? Thank you, Bitter Murmurs, for doing your job. Might not get the 4K, but we definitely played a good game. Definitely played a good game. Don't see any scratch marks. There we go. I shouldn't have blinked that second time. I didn't realize that she was vaulting right into me. That's awkward. Sure, Kate. Run right behind me, why don't you? Do you not expect me to go for you? There we go. Excellent. Alright, I think she's dead on hook, unfortunately, so I don't think we're actually going to be able to get any altruism off of this. Yeah, like I said, she's dead on hook, so no altruism. We got 1K, though. Not too shabby. That was a bad blink, though. He blinked into an area that we couldn't go through. Your name is a play on words. Come on, go. Not too bad. You know what? All things considered, even though we only got a 1K, I'm still feeling pretty confident in my abilities as a nurse. I'm still feeling pretty confident. So, that wasn't too bad. She might be my worst killer by far, but she still feels pretty good. We're able to hit our blink strikes pretty well and predict movements based on the map. It's not too bad. I tried to add, but said it couldn't find your name. Interesting. Didn't ask how your day is going, Gil? Pretty good. Cannot complain. It was a good day. Pretty relaxing, all things considered. My Fridays are pretty low-key. Kind of more organization-based in my work, so I can't complain there. All right, what did I miss here? Oh. Hey, what's up, Dark Wolf? How you doing today? How's your Friday been? Oh, by the way, Alpha, if you do want to, we do have a Discord if you are interested in joining. That way you can get notified when we go live, and when there's a new YouTube video, what have you. That and also chat with me offline. Always a fun time. Going one day at a time. Hey, GG, well played. Wandak? I want to say that's how you say your name. But GG's well played, mate. Appreciate you stopping by. We were doing one of our daily rituals, practicing our nurse. It was a fun match. It was a really fun match. I think I got some pretty good blink strikes on you guys. But once again, appreciate you stopping by. Would love to have you here as part of the Guilty Ones. You wanted that follow button. We are live every single day, 5 p.m. CSTs on weekdays and 9 a.m. on weekends. All right. So, question of the day: are you guys looking to spin the kill wheel, or can I choose a killer? Up to you guys. I'll let you figure it out. Because if I were to choose a killer right now, you already spun. Oh, did I miss it? Oh, I did. Yep, there it is, Carl. Thank you. So let's spin that wheel then. Let's see. It is... oh my god. Alright, well, I'm already going to warn everyone that there's going to be a lot of salt and probably a few DCs. So... it's Forever Freddy time. Whoops. Feels bad for the survivors. Yeah, it's Freddy. It is Freddy, alright. Let's grab... was this Lightborn? Let's grab Lightborn. See if we can grab those swinging chains down there. I wanted to grab Corrupt. Unfortunate. Oh, need to grab that first. Alright, level 50. Let's see, any paintbrushes in sight? No, but you know what? I think we are fine. I think having a loadout of swinging chains, outdoor rope, more than enough. We could try and find a jump rope in here, just to make it that much worse for them. But I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, I think we're good. Though we could... ooh, you know what we could do? We could make one Obsession's life a little bit miserable. Let's use Black Box. We're going to use Swinging Chains Black Box. Meaning that no matter what, Swinging Chains is always active. Yeah, that's an ouch right there. I just need to hope that they don't bring Object of Obsession. That's the only thing. Pals found an old glitch yesterday? Oh no. What did you guys find? What in the world did you find? I'm mildly concerned about this now. Other than the... Mori, this guy. Okay. Okay. I have to do it now. I have to do it. Do I have a green Mori? I don't. Let me see my blood web. I have to do it. I have to. Please, please. No, there's nothing. I don't have a red Mori either. I have to make... I have to make... Dire Storm? Diarrhea Storm. Oh, Jesus Christ. Diarrhea Storm. I need to make sure that Diarrhea Storm's the last person, so I can kill him. Do we have Devour? Let me check. Let's see. Yeah, we do. Do I want to do it? We probably have to take off Ruin for it, for Devour. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to do it. All right. We'll take off Ruin. It's not the end of the world, I think. Between Thana, Sloppy, Dying Light, I think that we can give up Ruin. I mean, it's true. Freddy does not need Ruin. Though it is very fun to be able to fake teleport to get someone off a gen and Ruin just to regress it by 200% every second. It's a little bit brutal. Thank you for the reminder to hydrate, Big Dog. Speaking of, what's up, Big Dog? How's your day been? Oh, that freaking glitch. Is that really still around? That's been a hot second since I've seen that happen. Holy hell. Day's been good so far? Happy to hear, man. Happy to hear. And I'll get this stretch in right after this match. Any plans for the weekend? And how's being able to play PlayStation again treating you? Alright, so remember. Remind me. I need to Mori Diarrhea Storm. Oh, I'm gonna love it. I actually really do love this. I love when people have those names like that. Like, was it Mad Grit Slut? Yesterday, I was like, come on, tell me I have Mad Grit on this character, and I didn't. It was so disheartening. Alright. Though, how many DCs are we thinking right now? We're gonna say... we almost had a 4K DC yesterday. Do we think 2K? 2K at least? DC against Freddy? Did I miss your killer friends? No, it'll be in the Discord, Dark Wolf. I still need to figure out scheduling. It's going to be a Saturday. Hello, my friends. How are you two? Sprint burst off to the side. We're going to see a sprint burst from you as well. Yep, we do. That's fine, though. Nice fake. Nice. We're gonna just go off real quick. And there goes Devour Hope. Thank God for the Mori. Holy hell. That's unfortunate. Is the Obsession. Let's get Thana active at the very least. Alright, she's in a dead zone. There we go. We know that she's running Sprint Burst. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but true. Autohaven Wreckers, though got good rework, has not really done much in a way of changing the size of the map. This person's going to try and do this. It's going to be a mistake, though. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be a mistake. Yui's here, too. Do they not realize that I have Thana? Because if they haven't thought that through, that's a huge mistake. Thana is going to be a freaking terror on them if they keep this up. You don't want to do this, Yui. It's not going to work out in your favor. Like I said, it's not going to be in your favor. Thank you, Frankie, for getting me a cheese stick. Appreciate you. I hear someone on the wood behind me. They're going to go for a cheeky unhook, I bet. I'm betting that these guys are on a Swift. Almost guaranteed now. Yep, there's a Dream Snare. Oh, very nice. I like what I see. There's still someone on that generator, mind you. I just heard it go off too. Nope, she's smart. She's sticking to the corner. LT wall. Good, good. There we go. There's a Sprint Burst. That's what I like to see. Get her out of that tile at the very least. We'll leave you be. We have two people that I can go for right here. Why pressure one? I can pressure two people instead. There we go. She's going for the vault on the pallet. She knows it's still there. But that was a mistake. That forced you to go into an animation that you couldn't get out of. It's got rid of... No, they didn't. I would have thought they would have gotten rid of that, but she's still here. Map in hand. Interesting. Because I'd rather not hook the Obsession again. I'd rather go for someone that's going to give me Dying Light stacks. That's a missed skill check? No, that's not. That's, You can't make it. It's not going to happen in time. You're going to try and beat me to this hook, but even then, it's not going to work out in your favor. Immediately teleport over here. Let's regress this real quick. No, no, no. You don't get away. Yeah, small brain plays on these survivors. It's not going well for them right now. I feel like they're being way too altruistic, and it will end up killing them in the end. So I need to make sure Diarrhea Storm is the last person. Though I guess... So the question is, do I Mori the person who in the lobby it said to Mori, or do I Mori the person in the game that says to Mori? What do you guys think? Should I Mori Diarrhea Storm or Jensen Bellic? What are your thoughts there? I want to say Diarrhea Storm, especially because they're also the Obsession. Mori the Yui. This person? Isn't the Yui, though, the Mori this guy character? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You know, what's... Wait, you got it back. How'd you manage that one, Marcus? Holy hell. There's the skill check miss, so they are here. Good to know. And there's the Yui. Dead hard? No dead hard. It'd be the ultimate get screwed play to do. I don't know. I like the name. I like the name. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm feeling like I'm gonna Mori Jensen Bellic. Feel like, I don't know. Wow, you didn't, oh, you did pick her up, good. I was about to say, if you didn't pick her up, that'd be a mistake. There we go. I know how you play this tile now. There we go. Well, Jensen and Diarrhea Storm are both on two hooks now, so we need to be careful of that. I'm thinking I'm gonna Mori Jensen. I think it makes sense in the grand scheme of the game. So they're gonna be the last person to die. We actually are gonna... Never mind, I lied. I was gonna teleport there, but then I see all three people here. Like, hell yeah, I'm gonna go pressure these three. Don't do it. That's a bad idea. This is how you die. Like I said, that's how you die. Alright. There's two people on two. Actually, sorry, three people on two. That was one of them. The only person not on two is Hazardous Hector, who I think I've only hooked once. I think that's this other Cheryl right here. I think much... Oh, by the way, Big Dog, don't use that word anymore. I'm not sure if you've seen, but Twitch has banned the use of that word. So, no more use of that. Lots of digging. Interesting. Yep, let's win the tech. I don't think you make it anywhere, unless you have Dead Heart. Even then, Dream Snare is going to make it so that you can't. Alright, let's see. I want to say this is your second hook. It is. Oh, no, that's your first hook. Holy hell. Okay, I'm gonna have to hook you a few times. They are here. It's only in 2 cylinders, though. Let's get notified when they come back here, though. She is going. So this is Jensen. I can't kill you, unfortunately. Yeah, you got it. I think it's because of it being used against, like, fans of people like Pokimane, from what I understand. You know, pretty consistently, too. That'd be my main idea behind that decision. There we go. Now we're gonna leave you. Like I said, I want to Mori Jensen, and they haven't gone for Hector for some odd reason. Hello, my friend. I am back. I want to say your friend will be back momentarily. There we go. Drop it. Alright, so now Hector is on stage 2. Yui's gonna have to make a play here, which means Yui will, in turn, die. I don't know what just happened there. I got freaking, directed towards the other one. Okay, so Mori, this guy should be dead. Yeah, it seems just to be the main thing was just using it in a hurtful way towards specific communities, especially those that had AFAB, you know, community, or AFAB streamers, right? That seems to be the reason behind their decision, but that is a thing now. So just a note for anyone who wants to use that word, don't. I won't obviously report it, but that will happen, unfortunately. Drop it. Oh no, you dropped it on my face. Whatever shall I do? You're still here. I can just wait this out until you are asleep, my friend. And then you're in a world of hurt with all these dream snares. Like I said, I can just wait it out. Now I just need to get to Jensen. Which makes me think, maybe I need to find Jensen before I kill her. Hold on one second. If I was them, where would I be? I need to mori them. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Either they pick them up, we know exactly where they are, or we find them on our own. I was subbed to like 8 different channels. Yeah, I mean, that would have really sucked if you weren't able to reclaim it. I'd definitely recommend enabling 2-factor authentication if you haven't already. Make sure that you can always reclaim it if worse comes to worse. There we go. That tells me, though, that Jensen's in here. Where are they? Jensen! I need you to come here. I'm just gonna put dream snares everywhere. There, bones. There we go. There's Jensen. Alright, Jensen. Perfect. Now I can kill Hector and then mori you. Unfortunately, mori this guy determined your fate. Alright, let's pick you up now. Hopefully Jensen does not have Unbreakable. And we can hook you right here. Getting that much closer to Jensen just in case. I want to be very careful. Guilt the meme. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Alright, picking you up. I'm going to get some good lighting on this one. Let's put you right next to that trash. Excellent. Very cinematic. I really do hope that more of this guy's still here. Oh, that was brutal. I had to. GG, well played. That was a good one. That was a good one, and a perfect game to boot. Sorry, Jensen. Jensen, your fate was sealed. Mori, this guy told me to. Yeah, I did. I wanted to make sure I did it. You know, sometimes chat tells me what I need to do, and sometimes the game just does it. I thought I was gonna be. I was thinking if it was going to be you or not. Chat and I determined that the in-game placement mattered more. In the lobby, I was next to the guy. he was very, very worried about that one, that's for sure. GG, well play all. Good luck. Good luck. Have fun in your next matches. Feel free to stop by and chat. Alright, that was a fun time. That was a very fun time. Not too shabby either. That was actually a really good game too. Like, that just shows the power of Forever Freddy, man. Like, I didn't need Ruin in the slightest. I was just able to pressure them non-stop. Also, I've never noticed this. So, right, Freddy has this hand in this glove, right? You don't really notice how meaty his mitts are. But then look at this freaking hand. Look at this freaking baseball mitt of a hand, guys. Like, can I just point this out? It looks very chunky. I don't know why I just noticed that, but I just looked at his hand like, why does that look so wrong? Just like freaking, look at these digits. That's why his reach is, yeah, his Sasha's fingers, alright. Jesus Christ. That's why he can lunge so far, because his fingers are freaking a foot long each. Christ there, Freddy. What is wrong with you freaking mutant? Hey, what's up, Diarrhea Storm? How you doing, mate? Thank you much for the follow. Appreciate it, mate. We are here every single day, 5 p.m. CST on weekdays and 9 a.m. on weekends. Looking forward to having you here in chat. I now name Freddy Duck Hands. If he has duck hands, though, he would have webbed fingers, wouldn't he? Well, I guess, technically, with those gloves, he might as well. Oh, my God. All right, did anyone else spin the wheel? Marcus did. Cool. So let's see who we're playing next. We are playing Legion next. Okay, I enjoy this one. This show is going to make me cry. What show are you watching there, Artemis? All right, loadout-wise, yeah, this is kind of the ideal Legion build, isn't it? We do have Cold Dirt here. Otherwise, we do have Joey's mixtape, and do we have Julie's? We do. So we could grab Cold Dirt and use that along with Joey's mixtape, but we're going to hold off on that maybe. And just run... What do we want to run for our offering? I guess let's run just a Raven Reef. Yeah, no, I figured as much. The name's pretty memorable there, Diarrhea Storm. I'm not going to lie. Your Twitch name's even better with adding the rush to the end. But yeah, I was initially saying that you were going to be the one Mori'd, and then I saw in a game like, ooh, who do I Mori? Do I Mori Diarrhea Storm, or do I Mori Jensen? And I'm like, we're going to play the in-game. It makes more sense this way. Mandalorian. No spoilers there, Unmissed. I'm not sure if anyone here in chat has seen Mandalorian yet. And I also haven't watched any of it. I'm going to probably binge watch it over the weekend, not going to lie. I can imagine. It's pretty memorable. So I'll definitely recognize it when it's in chat, that's for sure. I'm doing pretty well, man. Doing pretty well. How's your Friday been? Hopefully it's been pretty good. Hopefully that that match did not sour it at all. Let's ready up with Legion, shall we? Spin, wheel, spin, and... I'll tell you, the frickin' wheel has not been kind to survivors today. Between Forever Freddy and then Forever Legion as well, it's a lot of yikes right now. Lots of people, yeah, already read that. I can't spoil, but I'm sad. I've heard that a lot of people are sad right now. Ooh, a TTV. Let's see if they're live. I want to go say hi after the match, if so. The verdict is that they are not live, right? Yeah, not live. Looks like they play Minecraft, Dead by Daylight, and Among Us. All right, keep that in mind. I will drop a follow at the end of the match, though, and I'll be their 200th and 50th follower. Actually, I'll do that now. I'll lock that in. There we go. Gotta find my tissues. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to watch it all. So, I'm looking forward to it. Should be a good old time. Yo, 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 yo. Don't you dare do that, TTV. If you do that, I will use this Ebony Mori on you. I'm so glad that they showed me that key prior to them switching last minute. We are going to Mori that person. I am sorry. Just bullied an Oni. Ouch. Playing shows that made me cry. I'm a bit of a baby. Love it. Key switch punk. Seriously, though. I like, just show it. If you're going to use a key, commit to it. Make it so that the killer can see that key and they can know, I know who I'm going to kill. That's my one rule. I only will bring a Mori whenever I see a key in pregame. So, when I saw that switch, I was like, ooh, I know what I'm doing. I'm putting this on whether they like it or not. Oh god, Artemis, are you going to make me play Survivor? Did you save up enough between now and yesterday? Alright. Yep, there we go. Playing as Survivor next match. Sounds like a plan. Mori, Uno reverse card. Pretty much. It's not as bad as it used to be fair. You know, now that I have to hook people 2 times, I would Mori the person off the first hook. Now, here's my rule. I will never Mori more than the Key Master. That way, they're not able to summon Gozar, the Golgarian. Dayuki using scum. We must purge you. Jesus. I thought I was freaking ruthless. Apparently, Carl is just out here writing down names for his hit list. Auto Haven Wreckers, ooh. Against Legion, it's not a great map. It's pretty small, which means Feral Frenzy will be pretty active. Not to mention that, but Chlorophobia will also do its job pretty well. You spawn pretty close to Shack, so they're going to be a little bit far off in the corners, I bet. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Alright, that was the Dwight who just ended his mending. Good timing. I'm surprised he didn't drop that. Wow, you're lucky, aren't you? You're a lucky one. No, that wasn't a Dwight who finished his mending. He hasn't finished yet. Look at that. She's gonna go around the corner. We're gonna get some distance here. There we go. That's what I like to see. She thought I'd double back again. No. It's gonna be your first hook right away. Dwight finally finished mending. That took him a while. Wonder what he was up to. Alright, we need to keep people injured. Alright there, Jake. Yeah, you're with the TTV, I know that much. You're definitely in a two-man swift, I'm willing to bet. You think I can't fault Windows 2, mate? Oh wow, that was unfortunate. Now we'll pressure 2 people instead of 1. That's a fair game by me. If we would have frenzied there, that'd have been excellent. Don't do it. Go mend. The other person also ran out here. I see the Jake going back into the tile. He wants me to follow him. That was a good one. He stuck to the corner. You wanted me to follow him? Let's play this game again. Really? I'm really that close to the pallet to get hit by that. I thought I was just far enough out. Let's get this back down to 0. I see 2 people right here. They're forcing the gens right now. This is the Dwight that was... Oh, this is not Dwight, this is an ace. Why I think this was Dwight for some reason. He's in no man's land. He dies unless he has dead hard. No dead hard. Force him off the gen there. The thing is going to probably finish that gen, but we're going to get her pretty soon, especially as she's not healed. He has Calm Spirit. Did you hear that? He didn't scream at all. I guess you wouldn't have heard it. So this is your end now, Fang. Because of this one moment, you will die. I hope you understand this. And it's all because of that one thing in your hand. Alright, pick her up. And let's see if we can get a corner spot. Right here is fine. This is pretty much out in no man's land. As someone who's solo queues, this is, has unfortunately happened a lot. Yeah, unfortunately, when you start getting people pressured around, it gets harder and harder for them to do their job right. This is a Jake. Yep, knew that much. We're gonna regress this. The one that the ace was around, that Kate was on, is gonna get finished soon. But they're gonna force one person off of it. Yeah, look at that. We see scratch marks on that tree. They're gonna come for the unhook right now. They stopped, then crouched. There's the ace. There's the Jake. Let's hit this. Make use of our Feral Frenzy. She wants me to follow. The Jake just touches it, tries to get it going back up. The Jake dies though, giving us stacks of Dying Light. Unfortunately, the TTV is the obsession of shooting. Oh no, we don't have Dying Light on this build, do we? Did see someone in the corner though. Who is this? It's the ace. Unfortunate for you, mate. They use Deliverance. We can tell because they're broken now. Imagine they're going to hop right onto that gen right away. Good news is Thana's on full swing. Not 100%, but it's good enough to really slow them down. But 2 people on it, that's rough. No, no, no. Sure, DS me. That's what you get. You didn't want to do that. That was a very big mistake of yours. You're lucky that pallet was on that side of that freaking shack. If it was on any other side, you would have been a huge heap of trouble. But good on you. Good on you, mate. Wonder if she knew that knowingly. I saw someone else here. They also 3-gen themselves, which means they'll always be in chlorophobia range. There's Frenzy. Life. I can catch up to you, though. We're gonna go back to the gens. You want to make sure they get pressured as much as possible. Two of them right on that gen. They might finish that in time. It's gonna be tough. But Thana is doing its job well right now. Yeah, look at that. There's 2 people on that, but it didn't matter. I'm not gonna chase you. I want to get this person pressured off this gen. It's the ace again. You poor sap. I hope you understand you die at this point. Only person healed is the... Ooh, the Jake's now the obsession. That's right. Makes sense. Just get this one regressing. This game's over. This game is 100% over. They still need to do one more gen before finding the hatch. Oh no, hatch is right here. Holy hell. That's an issue, actually. Why did Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have killed him. I should not have killed him. I need to kill this thing now. I need to zone her out of this situation no matter what. I need to zone her out. They all know it too. I know exactly what she'll do. You guys can't do anything if I body block this. I will let you bleed out before I let you get to this hatch. No ifs, ands, or buts in my mind. One's right there. I'm body blocking this while I kill him, by the way. Am I? I'm not. Interesting. It makes me invulnerable. Unfortunate. I shouldn't have tried it. Unfortunate indeed. I was hoping that I'd body block it still, but it didn't. GG, well played. Was hoping that I would continue body blocking in the animation. I could have waited it out, but wanted to experiment. It happens. I'm actually happy that I know that now, that that doesn't 100%. Even still, I learned something new. GG, good luck, and I followed number 250. Yep, they do, but they do lose out on the key, so that key still gets burned. And I did learn something new. I wanted to test that out if Jake was going to be able to give me the body block, which unfortunately doesn't work. I really wish it did, which is strange, because I swear in instances where I've killed people with a Mori before, they aren't able to go around me, but in that instance they were. So maybe the animation just pulled me away from it, or maybe just the animation allows them to go through me. Because I could swear with, like, Ghostface, for example, where I've Mori'd someone and someone tries to get, like, right into me, but it just doesn't work. Either ways, GG's. Alright, fun match nonetheless, though. Ooh, wait, did we finish our challenge last match? We did! I completely forgot to get the new challenge. Whoops. Alright, well, let's do that real quick. That's the current tome, too. Hook 20 survivors. Yeah, we can make that work. Alright, did someone else spin? Oh no, that's right, Artemis did it up with another survivor round. Alright, David, your time to shine, my friend. Let's grab you. With Legion, you walked up a bit, so you did actually move off the hatch in the move in the animation. That makes sense. So maybe it does body block, but maybe that Legion animation, because it forced me to move forward like that, caused it not to work out the way I wanted it to. Alright. Let's round this. And we should be able to finish up David pretty soon, actually. Look at this. Not too shabby. Alright, we'll finish off another Teachable here in just 1 second. I guess we'll grab Slippery Meat, even though I'll probably never use that in a million years. And Teachable Perk, Dead Hard. That's what I'd like to see. Sure, you know what? We'll let that take that entire tree. That's fine by me, actually. And we're gonna... Is that... no Mither. Though we are not using that currently, unless someone wants to force me to. Perfect. And I think that's it for our blood points. Let's actually, before I forget, set up another challenge for Survivor this time. Be chased by a killer. Okay, 300 seconds. We can make that work. Could, but I'm poor. It's true, though Twitch did integrate something new, which is interesting, called predictions. I might try it out, where you guys basically can, for lack of a better term, bet on specific things. Might be kind of a cool idea. Alright, let's use... You know what? We'll use Blood Offering. Oh, there we go. Carl just wants to see the world burn, apparently. Alright, so loadout-wise... Which one would I want to do, then? Dead Hard? Yes. Alright, I guess we'll do that instead of we'll make it. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't a bad idea. Unfortunately, we do not have Unbreakable, so no dice there. We're just gonna have to base it off of this instead. Yeah. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, I think this is probably the best thing we can run. Self-care, inner strength, and adrenaline. Best Survivor build. Yeah, how about no? How about definitely no? Best Survivor build. Ash, don't do it. Can I put on a Mori as a David and kill the Ash? If I could, I would. I'm not gonna lie. Just pull out a pocket knife and Mori him. Would be freaking lovely. No kill for you. I know, it's so sad. I'm not gonna go to hatch though. I don't care. I'm doing generators. Screw the Ash. I'll tell you what, right now, not about that life. But what I will do is, I just guess we're doing generators. Yeah, we're fine. Hydrate, thank you much for the reminder, Slobby Badger. I was rubbing Starbucks. I'm sorry, every time I pick up Frankie, he brings me Starbucks. Because he works there, so, you know, get those Starbucks benefits, right? Today it is caramel apple spice. Very good. Straight if you didn't say anything about forcing you to use, I mean, at the end of the day, that's why I mentioned things, right? Oh, all right. David, suck it up. Stop worrying about making noise. Why does it sound like I'm already in someone's terror radius? Am I? What is this music? Oh, awesome. Is it not gonna... Is it... Really? They DC and we don't freaking disconnect. Awesome. This is great. Just what I wanted to see. But what is this music? Why have I never heard this before? Alright. Oh, it's gonna be a struggle and a half. Running no mither and survivor leaves. Beautiful. Was that a killer or survivor? I'm not even sure anymore. Is this music just the music that's on Macmillan? Is this something that I miss out when playing killer? Great. What just happened there? Oh, you know what they're running? They're freaking running, the locker. Iron Maiden, right? Iron Maiden? Oh, that's Doctor. Shoot, that's Doctor, alright. So technically, this will be the 4th hook of the game, because someone DC'd. So we're way behind. Shoot, man. This is not good. And if Doctor's smart, he'll come this way. There's Frosty Eyes Doctors over there. Alright, I think we're good to go this way. Let's try and finish this as fast as possible. That's unfortunate. Miss? Come on, keep following me, mate. Keep following me. How did... I don't feel like he should have been that close. I really don't. But I'll take it. Unfortunate. I'll get hooked here. Come on, finish the gen, please, for the love of God, finish it. Finish it. That's 5 hooks. What was that, 5 hooks, right? Oh, don't get grabbed. I can understand committing to the generator, but don't get grabbed like that. Holy hell, mate. Meg, finish it. Just finish it. Just do it. You can't do anything. Just finish the generator. Oh, crap. Oh, this is unfortunate. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I need to sabo this real quick. I need to finish this. Wait, the person got off. How in the world did that happen? That wasn't DS, I don't think. That's unfortunate. He's up behind me, isn't he? Yeah, he's in chase. Look at that. This doctor doesn't know how to use his ability, I don't think. Yeah, this doctor definitely is not well aware of his surroundings. Holy hell. This is fine. Okay. Let's use this, do this real quick, use this time to get this working. Unfortunate. Is he just trying to go for the slug, maybe? This is strange. Oh, and there's a slug. Okay, I have to pick her up then. Please have been recovering this entire time. Please, for the love of God. As you hold up. Get frickin' worked, doctor. Yes! That's how we do it. Oh, get worked, mate. Oh, come on! How do you guys mess this up? How do you mess this up? I saved both of you. Can you F this up? That's... Oh, I'm now in madness. That's the first time that I've ever been hit by that, by the way. That was a slow vault. That was my bad. I didn't really time that well. I should probably went around and then did that. Yeah, go for it, Doc. At least they got each other up. Yeah, slow vault got me in. He's like, no, you're going on a hook. I'm not slugging you. He's not a fan of me, apparently. Not in the slightest. What are you doing in the basement? What are you doing down there, mate? Why? Why are you in the basement? Did you just go into a locker? What? Why? Why do you do this? And you're just here. Is my teammate here too? Yeah, they are. That person's in a locker in the basement being a frickin' potato. This person is just looping around me, making it so that I'm gonna die. Like, this is atrocious. No, he knows where you are. No way in hell. Please, for the love of God, this is why you die. Please, for the love of God, you don't have BT, do you? What does it matter? You freaking unhook me, sure, you farm me for points, but you don't have BT, mate. Freaking Christ. Well, that's it for me. I did have Dead Hard, but I was hoping to be able to use it a little bit later. I still need to get the timing down on when I need to use Dead Hard and when I don't. That's the thing. Oh, that was atrocious. Between the DC at the beginning to that's just ridiculous. Oh, it was the Ash DC2 of the freaking key. Great. I always have BT. I mean, honestly, if you're gonna freaking get an unsafe hook like that, then you should absolutely have BT. I'm gonna run one more match, by the way. That was horrible. The fact that the Ash DC there honestly probably killed us very early on, because think of it this way, at that point it's 3 hooks that was just given to the killer for all intent and purpose. We can't do the build I want to do anymore, the sabotage build. What are the best add-ons for flashlights, by the way? I'm gonna do one more survivor. That one I didn't really care for just because of what happened there. Let's see. No, nothing that I really care for here. Even after that play, frickin' saboing a hook right in front of the killer, going around and picking them up. I mean, to be fair, I should have been punished for saboing, but it worked out in the end. And my teammates just fell apart so quickly. I don't know, but don't use flashlights. Why not? Only batteries because other add-ons mess up the timing. Interesting. So just run lifelong and regular battery. All right. We'll keep that in mind. Oh, I don't know. I don't use flashlights. Gotcha. I'm sitting here like a freaking nut, thinking like, oh, I'm waiting for a match. Nope, I didn't even press ready. Nice job. All right. While we are looking for this next match, though, I do want to remind everyone, if you are enjoying the show, make sure to hit that follow button. If you haven't already, though, check out our Extra Life campaign. We're trying to help heal kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. With that being said, gonna run a quick Extra Life commercial and be right back.
Extra Life was born. It just occurred to me that gamers should be able to do the things they love to help sick and injured kids as well. And so the funds that Extra Lifers raise can go to a variety of purposes in the local area at the local hospital.
So maybe your extra $20 or your extra $50 goes to curing 87% of children with leukemia.
62 kids like me enter a children's hospital every minute.
And I was one of those kids. You could save their life too.
Play games, heal kids.
Welcome back, guys. All right, we're still waiting for this next match to load up. I see what you guys talk about all the time about the load times being so long. My God. If I was playing Killer, I'd already found like 3 matches by now. All right. Oh, I didn't even realize that it had different cosmetics. The Walrus. Kind of like the beater David. I don't like the babyface David. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like that one a little bit more. Donkey jacket. Untamed. No. I kind of like you. No. I kind of like this look. This kind of looks pretty nice. Bald David. Yeah, that's a no for me, folks. Oh, jeez, oh, jeez. Alright. Yeah, no, David with beard is much better than Babyface David. 100%. This jacket also looks really nice, too. Like this customization. I imagine there's more that I could get later down the road. Alright, none of you, do not DC for the love of God, please. Don't do it. It looks like one of those Mario characters, but I can't think of the name. Waluigi, Mario, Luigi, Wario. One of those four, right? Probably Waluigi is the one. Actually, Wario, Waluigi, or the Walrus. Walrus, Mustache David are even better. Wario. Yeah, I can see what you're getting at there. If I had like a hat on too, yeah, I can see it. I can see it. I know. I prefer the beard than just the mustache. I'll be honest with you. The mustache. All right. Did it give us any tips on the specific killer that we're playing against? I wasn't paying attention. Not sure if it did or not. All right, sounds good, Frankie. If you could actually do me a favor really quickly, could you grab me a thing of water? I forgot to get it before the stream. I did not eat the cheese stick. I do apologize. Me and Big Dog are going to play some Survivor now. Very nice, Artemis. Waluigi was inspiration for Spirit, not Queen. Not Queen told me they had a pic of him in the booth when she did the voice for her. That's awesome. I like that. Oh, that's right. We're running no mither still. Carl, why'd you do this to me? Why do you have to hurt me so? David, stop your whining. Shut it. Why'd you go all the way around? What are you doing? And oh no, Bill's AFK, isn't he? Bill, no, don't do it, Bill. Why do you have to jump on the generator, you fool? One of them. Oh, Nia, why do you have to do it? At least we could do a generator. But you're just gonna hide behind the Bill? What is this? Why? Why is it 2 bad matches back to back? Someone's nearby. Right? Oh. I'm shocked that I haven't seen the killer yet. Oh, and there's the Bill. Seriously? Do people just walk away from their games or something? Is that a thing that people do? Am I missing something? Oh, where's that? Bill having PTSD flashbacks? Apparently. Bill sees the new Back for Blood trailer and has PTSD flashbacks. Alright, he went down in the middle. Who is that? It's Clown? Is he going to camp this person? It's kind of looking like it. Yep, he's not even zoning. He's camping right now. Alright, well, you two deal with that. I'm going to do this generator. Thank you very much. Yeah, the Back for Blood looks excellent so far based on what I've seen, so I'm very excited for it. The Bill's still over here AFK, by the way. Oh, and he tunneled the person off the hook. Great. Look at that. No remorse. Please DS him. Please. No DS. Yeah, we don't have obsession. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of the game right there. That's gonna be 2 hooks there, an AFK Bill, and this is the second generator that's being worked on. The Nia has done nothing, mind you, this entire match. Oh wow, he got off somehow. Holy hell. How did he manage that? Killer being a bit greedy, I guess. Bill, wake up, you freaking fool. If you do, I'll give you a pack of smokes. Pretty sure this is the second gen that I've done by myself. I doubt that there have been any other gens worked on. Yep, there's the Bill. I ain't even gonna frickin' worry. Bill can go die in a hole for all I care. Look, the old man's already gonna die of lung cancer. I don't think it'll matter him too much at this point. Go away, clown. I think that's Pop. So yeah, he's running Pop Goes the Weasel at the very least. Where in the world did he just swing? Was he just swinging at the Bill? Yeah, he's just face camping the Bill. I think that's waited out. He's looking around. Come on, David. Can you shut up for like 5 seconds? Bill, and can you die too? That'd be excellent. My god. I hope that the other 200 generator, for the love of God. If they can do just 1 generator, that would be lovely. Okay. Nope. Clown, can you just go the hell away, mate? Wait, why did you come to save the Bill, of all people? What are you doing, you mad lad? Alright, sure. I guess I'll do this now. Since you guys are freaking morons, not working on generators for some ungodly reason. Nia, do not dare bring him to this generator, for the love of all that is mighty. Alright. Don't worry about me, clown. All good here. Let's keep on going for that Jake that you've been tunneling. I have no idea where he's bringing the Jake. Otherwise, I might try and flashlight save him. Oh, I see where he's going for it. He might come over here next for the pop, which would be unfortunate. I'll get 25% down. Please just face camp for a while there. He might be able to get this done. It's gonna be dicey. The Nia's going in for the save. I don't think Nia's been hooked this entire time. Oh, she's now injured. Great. Oh, he died. Great. I'm right here and he suicides. Lovely. I finished 3 generators by my freaking self and these guys have done jack all. Christ. He's over here. He's looking for the Nia. Let's wait for a second. He's a bit further back. I think he went down to that corner there. Hatch is right here. Nia, if you could go die in a hole, that would be pleasant. I'll be honest with you. Kind of prefer that. Rather than me doing all the freaking work and you escaping for no intent reason. Seriously, man. Seriously. This has been atrocious. Nia is a disappointment to Nia mains. Between the Bill AFK, the Jake suicide on hook as I'm approaching, this Nia literally doing nothing this entire match, I have no idea what to do. Yes, go after the Nia. Do it. Kill her. Please. I've literally done everything this entire match. And he's still over there at the Nia. Come on. Where's my next one? Bet it's in the middle. Because I've done the 3 on that side. I see the clown. If I get all 5 of these gens this game, this will be amazing. I doubt it though, right? Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay. We know Hatch is on the hill. Great. Did I seriously just dodge him in that bush? Is that a thing that just happened? Did that really just happen just now? I guess so. That was awkward. Is there a generator up here? There is. Unfortunate. Like I said, if I swear to God, if I finish all 5 generators and I don't escape, this is gonna be so sad. I guess I was expecting him to go in and hit me, but he didn't for some reason. He's around the middle. Oh, he's right here. Thank God, dead hard. Frick! Nia, go die in a hole, please. No, Ed? Yeah, I feel that, mate. Oh, he hooked Nia. Do not dare do that. Please. Please, for the love of God, Nia. No. No. I'm gonna try for the 4%. I have to, right? Once she gets hooked, ideally just kills herself right away. Go for the 4%. I have to take the chance, right? Nia's gonna go for it first. Good. Come on, go for it, Nia. Please. I need you to die first. We only have 1 shot to do this, too. The thing is, it takes time for that hatch to open, even if she were to die. Nia, I need you to die, please, for the love of God. Just give up. Don't even struggle, just give up. I have to do it now. Nope. If in the instance the Jake or the Nia had done anything that match, we probably would have gotten out. 100%. I did 4 generators. 4 generators by myself. What in the actual world? GG, well played. We didn't pit from that either. What? How? Because we didn't do benevolent? We didn't do an altruistic action? Okay, whatever, game, sure. That was something else. That was something else. Holy hell. Alright, on that note, I'll take out my rage and frustration on that Nia and Jake, as well as Bill, by killing people. I give Christmas Claudette a negative 1 Google out of 10. Why? What is the Christmas Claudette? Alright. Well, what were you gonna play? Wonder World, were we gonna... No, I don't think anyone spun the wheel, right? Did anyone spin the wheel in the meanwhile? Doesn't look like it, since Artemis had us play Survivor. So, let's see. Are we gonna get a wheel spin, or do I get to choose the killer? Up to you guys. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Instead, Emperor says, sorry, we want to make you suffer. Here's another one. Alright, good news is, though, that I can drop off, no mither, unless one wants to make me use that again. Alright, Bloodwood-wise, there's really nothing for me here. She sucked and got moried? Ouch. Alright, so what we're gonna run instead? We'll make it maybe... We'll do... No, not Dark Sense. Not Dark Sense. Kindred? Nah. No. Have a 4% increased chance to succeed. So 8%... So the 8% chance... I mean, that's pretty high on Slippery Meat, not gonna lie. That's not too bad. Get an auditory warning when looking in the direction of a killer trap and totems in a 45-degree cone when in a range of 12 meters. Sure, why not? I'll do that. It is good in solo queue, but that would assume that the survivors even care. Like, as we saw with that one person, we had someone go into basement against Doctor. Yeah, whatever. Even if you don't go for saves, it helps you be a lot more information thanks to the info. Yeah, it's true. It's true. This is true. Yeah, we'll run that. We'll run Kindred. Why not? Then Marcus spins the wheel for the killer on next round, which is going to be... Who is the next killer? Next killer is... the Hag. Alright. Alright, Diarrhea Storm. Well, I appreciate you sticking by and appreciate the follow. Looking forward to having you chat in the future, and hope you have a great night. Thank you, I appreciate that. I need all the freaking hope, prayers, and luck in the world. I need all the jar of salty lips, let me tell you. The sad part is, I feel like I actually have a pretty good grasp of what a survivor needs to do because I play a good killer. Hey, good night, Diarrhea Storm. But the fact is, when your teammates are literally doing nothing the entire match, like, what is there to do? What is there to do? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's just grab Anti up at this point. We'll do this. Ooh, it actually worked out perfectly. Okay. That is fine by me. Loadout wise, I guess I'm just gonna grab a med kit because I can actually heal myself this time. Yeah, until you hit pepper ranks, you pretty much have no hope. You can just earn the pit before you die. Dude, I thought I was going to earn the pit before I died there, but holy hell, even after doing 4 generators, I maxed out my freaking Lightbringer. So I was like, well, that sucks. Stomach's dead today. I'm sorry to hear that, Artemis. Did you have Dunkin' Donuts again? Is that what happened? Let the dead weight go? Pretty much, man. Oh no, Bill, don't do it. Don't bring the key. We're gonna get moried, and it's all gonna be because of you. If you don't get chased enough, you won't pip either. That's true. That's true. Maybe I should have tried to draw them off a little bit more the last match. But the Nia was doing a pretty good job at looping them. The Jake, on the other hand, I don't know what the frick the Jake was doing, man. No clue whatsoever. Alright. Well, Bill, we're gonna get moried because of you. He wants to bet over and under on a mori. Either that, the Bill gets tunneled out of the game really quickly. That might happen too, actually. Yeah, altruism is the fast way to get points, and if your objective is maxed out, you can hunt totems for boldness. I think that's why I might want to run small game, actually. Oh, never mind. No small game for me. I guess that's true. It's possible. It's either that or because of rank reset, they could still have it. Hey, what's up, Dreams Death? How you doing, mate? Ayo. I see you're also in the match. We're joined by Bill Fakey. How you doing today? Hopefully you're having a good one. Pretty good. Can't complain, man. Can't complain. Chat here is forcing me to play Survivor matches right now. Oh, we're playing against Freddy. Great. Hopefully it's not so... I doubt. Unless maybe it's rank reset and we see Forever Freddy. It's going to be really rough. Hey, what's up? Akai Ruiz. Ruiz? Akai Ruiz? Did I say that right, maybe? Akai Ruiz. Yeah, seriously, I really do hope it's not Forever Freddy. I'll get a taste of my own medicine if that's the case. Holy hell. Hey, thank you much for the follow, Dreams Death. I appreciate it, mate. We are live every single day, 5 p.m. CST on weekdays and 9 a.m. on weekends. Mainly we play Killer, but chat is forcing me to play Survivor right now. You stream too? Okay. I will drop a follow your way. In that case. I'll do that right now. Okay. Appreciate joining the Guilty ones, mate. Alright, we have 60 seconds before we go to sleep, so let's make use of our time. Come on, come on, come on. Dwight, no! Why you do this to me? Well, that was awkward. Yeah. Ooh, this is Crota's pen. Okay. Noted. If he wants to loop in the middle, we can play this game. I don't care. He's not going to, though. Okay. Actually, let's get the middle out of the way. Let's do that real quick while we have the chance. Well, alright. There goes the Dwight. The Ruiz. Sorry, Ruiz, buddy. I'll come get you soon. Promise. There's someone right nearby in Shack 2. Oh, that's rough. Now we're asleep. Which means BT is useless. They got it, which is the good news. Oh, there's jump rope. So they do have jump rope, but they don't have swinging chains. I haven't seen Thana at all, nor Dying Light. The Ruiz was the obsession. Only downside there. And now we don't get the terrorists, we get the frickin' children. Hopefully he doesn't have Tinkerer. If he does, that would be an issue. I didn't see Ruin, which is good news. Ruiz, if you come into the middle, if you can still hear me, I'll heal you. Freaking jump rope's gonna be rough, man. No, that's not jump rope. Sorry, it's regular rope, whatever the frickin's called. Okay. Let's wait before we jump down real quick. Oh, there's Kinito. Let's get this gen real quick. We need to finish gens, because they're right now ahead of schedule when it comes to hooks. Wait, there's not a gen here. Where's the gen? Oh, he's so far away. I'm gonna go for him. Alright, he just popped the gen 2. He seems to be going for that gen there. I think that's Ruiz's gen. Alright, that's not even worth me tapping. Oh, freaking Christ. That scared me. Bill, come here. Just come here. He's not here. Bill, he's not here. For the love of God. Let me heal you. Oh, I'm sorry, Bill. My bad. A little early. And there goes Ruiz. It's gonna be a rough one. I need to wake up immediately after this, by the way. We're slowed down on our movements. Oh, this isn't my clock either. Crap. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Bill. He's nearby. Yep, he's on Bill. Come on, Freddy. Up here. No, he doesn't even care. Huh. He's teleporting somewhere. Where? That's fine. He has so much time then. What just happened? Nope, he got dreams. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. How many seconds do we have? We have like 15 seconds before we get affected by the rope again. Oh, and there's Ruiz. Crap. Is that second or third hook for Ruiz? I'm not even sure. Yep, we're back in. Oh my god, why'd I do that? He's teleporting. No, he's not. Yep, that's, okay. This is over. 100% it's over now. He's teleporting to a gen, not mine though. I'm gonna have to go for this. Oh, he's right behind me, isn't he? I didn't see him go past, which is the odd part. Did he teleport, maybe? That's unfortunate. Let's move, Bill. No, no. Bad, Freddy, bad. If I can get into the middle, that would be good. That's fine. I'll eat it. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Couldn't get away in time. And Devour Hope. So yeah, he has Devour Hope. He has 3 stacks now. That's why he kept on going away from the hooks. He was purposely trying to get 32 meters away. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. All right, here we go. All good, Ruiz. It happens, mate. It happens. Freddy is not a fun killer to play against. Let me heal you real quick, Ace. Come on, come on. He's dead on hook, right? Yeah, he is. He's nearby. Yep, he's on me. He has the Devour Hope too, so healing may have been worthless. That's awkward. That is very awkward. I must have not been completely through the pallet. Whoops. Oh, that's my mistake. Yeah, I'll get hooked immediately. Devour Hope. This will be Devour Hope. You know what? He's probably on 4 right now, if not 5. Yeah. That is my mistake. I have that one up on my end. Thank you for the dinner, Frankie. Alright, let's see. Aces. Might be able to make it. It's gonna be dicey, though. And I think Freddy wants you to, too, as well. There's no way both of us escape at this point. At least I don't think so. Not Freddy's ability to teleport. And also the rope. It's not the worst Freddy build in the world, but the fact that we got hooked so quickly is really what got us. No, he's right here. We're exposed. Yeah, he must have been sitting right there just waiting for the unhook. That's brutal. He must have done that specifically for that reason. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Rough. If you want, this might be a horrible idea. He's coming, he's coming. He's on his way. He's right here. You're gonna want to run, mate. Yeah, that was a mistake. You should not have committed to that. Yep. We're just gonna go right in front of the locker. You did. Unfortunately, it did not work out. Let's see if he messes it up. What just happened there? What just happened there? Did he just lose me? Oh, he opened it up for me. I appreciate you, Freddy. Oh, well that's rude. Just mori me next time. Don't frickin'... Did he close the hatch or did he open up the exit gate? I'm not sure which. He must have closed the exit. Must have closed the hatch. GG, well played. Rough match. Oh, he closed the hatch. I even noticed. I was like, did he close it or did he open? Oh, he's still pipped, I suppose. Yeah, look at that. That was not a 20 Freddy. Freaking remember me, Discordance, fire up, devour hope. Yikes. That's a straight up yikes right there, man. It wasn't the worst Freddy build in the world to play against, but my god, was that not pleasant. I so wish they could get the skin for Freddy. That would be nice, but it's probably tied up in IP somewhere. Why? And the reason why they can't, unfortunately. Maybe it'll happen eventually, though. Maybe eventually. All right, who was the killer we were going to play as? Hag, I believe, was the one that we spun on the wheel. But hey, GG's Death and GG's Ruiz. Good games, mate. It was a good attempt. Unfortunately, I think we just got hooked way too early there, and it just snowballed from there with Freddy, especially with Devour Hope. We should have been looking for that totem once we realized at 3 that he had it. I mean, it's not bad, but that's definitely not the Freddy that everyone wanted, that's for sure. Alright, killer time. And the Hag. Let's also change the challenge on 5 to gruesome. Agreed. Alright, let's see. We have Bloody Party Streamers. We don't see a Dried Cicada or Shackles, though, which is unfortunate. So I think we just go Monstrous Shrine. It grabs Unnerving Presence. In that case, we'll grab I'm All Ears. Yeah? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, and that's all the blood points we have. We'll run Bloody Party Streamers. Like I said, we don't have Cicada. We do have Dragonfly Wings, but we'll just run Hag add-onless. I don't think we need it. Yeah, oh, it's not copyright. It's whoever owns the IP. It's much like the strange thing is Ghostface. Dead by Daylight and Behavior didn't get. Yes, I will take a bite. I already did actually. Didn't get the rights for Ghostface, but got the rights for the mask. So that's why it's two canonically different Ghostfaces from the cinematic universe. If you look at Dead by Daylight's Ghostface's lore, it's very interesting that way. So it's not the wrong possibility, but it's going to be a while until we see that. There's also like licensing agreements that I have to worry about too. So there's a whole litany of legal issues. Got tips to counter Legion because they insta tilt me. So Legion, honestly, there's 2 tips, and that's really it. Is you need to make sure you spread out. You need to, if you see a teammate on a generator and you guys are all clustered on one side of the map, it's a freaking feast for Legion. So if you have a small map, it's rough to play against, but just try and spread out as much as you can early on, and then work your way in. Second tip, be comfortable being injured. The worst thing a Legion can do is waste his time using Feral Frenzy on someone that's injured. Now, if he has Thana, on the other hand, that gets rough, especially if it's Thana, Dying Light, like my Forever Legion build, Chlorophobia on top of which. But I think you just need to stay injured for the most part, and then just try and evade him. And it's basically like playing with no mither the entire game. Let's see what else. If you have Feral Frenzy already on you and you have a teammate that's nearby, or vice versa, try and take the body block to get them out of their Feral Frenzy. Because if they hit you again, yeah, it reduces your timer a little bit, but it will work in your favor a lot more. Well, that's the thing, because Legions know that's what they, that's what they want, right? And so they want everyone injured, thus they run Thana. It only makes sense. So it just sucks because you need to stay injured to rob Legion of some of his power, but then you get that regression. So, like, some people can heal up, but some people need to just stay injured, pretty much. You can't waste all of your time being injured, especially if they're also running Chlorophobia on top of which, or Sloppy Butcher. If they're running those 3 perks, it's not worth your time healing. It takes you, what, an additional how many seconds for Sloppy? Then Chlorophobia, if you're in their tear radius, that's a reduction of up to 50% if it's Chlorophobia 3. It's just such a waste of your time if that's the case. So, best recommendation is to do just that and spread out as much as possible. Rob him of his power as much as you can. Let's place a trap immediately. Alright, let's take a look. See, meat trees here. Let's place one here. Okay, they're in the middle. Place one out meat tree. Let's go over here. We're spreading out. Oh, there goes Ruin. Very quick. Holy hell. That's fine, though. I mean, that gives them to waste some time, I suppose. 16 seconds. Let's start getting it back into here. Let's see. Very commonly we'll go through here, especially off a Harvester. Up here. Hey, anytime, Hateful Toaster. I have tips for both countering killers as well as playing killers. He's a tough cookie to play against, my friend. He's a tough cookie. But it can be done, I promise you. What's up, Fang? We're just gonna hope that the Dwight falls into a trap. Except it's out of range. Unfortunate, man. That's really unfortunate. That is the Dwight, too. I know that as a fact. We're gonna just reset then. Take our time. Let's put this... Actually, because we're running... The Fang knows how to trigger traps, so that's unfortunate. So this is a good example of what I've been talking about before with Hag. That Hag is only as good as the lack of knowledge that survivors have on running against Hag. Fang here knows when to trigger traps and how to do so. So because of that, if she knows where any of my traps are, she will not get hit by them. So we need to make sure that we capitalize on the ones that she doesn't see or gets pushed into during chase. But we need to fall off of her temporarily. Okay. So we're going to regress this real quick. I need to go back over to these 3 gens because we know that Dwight's been here. And has been alone for way too long. Yep, he's right here. Let's take our time. Set a trap. There we go. Let's see if he tries to play the tile. He's not. Yeah, he's doing the smart thing and using his flashlight ahead of time. Oh no. I need to get him to go into meat tree if possible. Nice job. I need to push him into an area where he doesn't know the traps are. They're doing gens too quickly, though. And he knows there's a trap here. He's going to play this as smart as he can. Nice job, Dwight. Yeah, this game's over. Between the Fang and the Dwight knowing how to play against Hag and me not having Rushy Shackles, the game's over by a long shot. The best thing I can do right now is try and make it so that they can't get the 3... They get forced into a 3-gen. That's the best thing I can do. Rough. There's the Thing and the Dwight. Let the Thing, at the very least here. At least make it so that 2 people are injured. He's going into there, which is not trapped. The Dwight's back. There we go, there's Obsession. We're going to force her into a situation that should get her injured. There we go. Yep, we had to give that up, unfortunately, which means we lose the 3-gen. There's one in the middle now. We're going to have to extend our web ever so slightly, which is not a good thing. It's the worst thing that I could have done, but I needed to. I needed to down someone and try and do something. Otherwise, this will be over real quick. Yeah, she's gone. I'm going to reset. Look at that. She's very well aware of how to trigger these traps without getting hit. She's very well aware. Alright, we're gonna hit her. Ideally get her into a trap. We're not gonna teleport right away. Let's see if we can push her in here. There we go. That's what we needed. The Dwight might come in for the flashlight save, but I don't think he'll get it at this angle. You'd have to be in through that window. I might finish that gen that was on 3 sills earlier, by the way. Let's see if we can get a grab here, though. I should have not hooked her right there. Yep, there they go. Alright. Scratch marks. Scratch marks going over to the exit gate. That's the Thing. She used Deliverance. Holy hell. Yep. That's it. Deliverance just got her the escape. She'll crouch through the middle since she knows that I've trapped that. We see her there. I'm not afraid to go for her again. Not in the slightest. I need to get her to run into a trap, though. Nicely done. Any faster, maybe I could have grabbed her. Yep, they're on this one. I need them to trigger that trap. No, the Thing's smart. She's not doing it. Let's reduce her variables at the very least. She'll give me stacks to save the best for last, too. You might be able to get someone, but if they went to the other exit gate, then it's over. Yep, they are right here healing. It is over, my friends. Between the Dwight and the Jane, there's not much I could have done. Interesting. There's still one left. Where? Oh, they healed, though. 2 left. They might be in this exit gate, actually. They may have gone to the right instead of right here. No. I have no idea where they are, honestly. They might have been on the other exit gate and just didn't notice, or didn't take the time to notice. Ouch. There's one escape. Yep, right here. And the Obsession. Wow, don't even give me the hit. Rude. Yeah. Empty to displeased. I know. GG, well played. Rough match. I think Rusty Shackles would have helped us out there, at least against the Fang, who knew how to play around the traps. The Dwight with the flashlight, though, it's always hard. It's always a hard play against someone with a flashlight, because all they need to do is just flash areas that they can expect traps to be in, and it's over at that point. All right. And did we get another spin, by the way? Oh god, Big Dog already saying that another 900 be able to play Survivor again. Jesus, didn't even notice that earlier. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that the spin for Marcus was the Hag. So unless we have another spin here, I might actually play another... you know what? I'm not going to play another match with Hag. I do think that Rusty Shackles is needed at higher levels. Especially against survivors who just know how to. Who would we want to play as? Maybe... Let's go with Demo. I'm gonna go for a Demogorgon match. We're a Demo Boy. Put on a Shrike Wreath. And add-ons wise, we'll be add-on-less. I'm pretty happy with that. Captain Trips. No. I was about to question whether or not that was Artemis in the game. I don't get it. What don't you get, Dark Wolf? Why play Hillbilly if you're going to camp? What's for dinner? Oh yeah, I didn't show you guys. It's broccoli mac and cheese that Frankie made. It's pretty good. Though the mac and cheese does green screen out, so it looks a little bit odd, doesn't it? I don't know why the mac and cheese green screens out. I guess it's because maybe the broccoli. Either way, it's still pretty good. Cannot complain of it. Yeah, I don't know why someone would camp. I mean, I don't understand why people camp at all. Whether it doesn't matter what killer they are. It just doesn't make sense in my opinion. Can you have some? If I could feed it to you through the screen, I could. I would. You know, I can try. I can definitely try, Hateful Toaster. Let's see. There we go. Just played on Leary's with this Hillbilly, camped every hook. That's rough, man. I don't understand why people do it. I really don't. It's effective at lower ranks if you're only hooking for kills and don't understand the ranking system. I guess that's true. It's true. But even at higher ranks, I hear people do it for some reason. I'm just like, why do you do the things you do? When all gens are done. He's a rank 7. Maybe he still doesn't understand fully, because I'd say it's not until you get to rank 5 until you have to really understand the ranking system before you can rank before you have to start thinking about how you rank, honestly. Otherwise, it's pretty just mindless, right? You just, oh, I play the game and I rank up somehow. It must mean I'm really good at the game. It's like, well, not necessarily. So, yeah, some people just kind of get into the habit of it and they get a bad habit going. Can I place a portal, please? No? I'll place a portal here. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Are they right over here? No. What about here? Wouldn't appear it. There we go. There's Tinker. Oh no. I was about to say there's an AFK, but apparently not. We'll let the gen go if we can get a hit and down on you. That would be my idea here. She's sticking to the pallet. Huh, that's unfortunate. I was thinking that she was going to continue through trying to take it. Apparently not. She went through me. Waiting for the next pallet. Smart. But this is a bad pallet to go for, mate. This is a very bad pallet. Like I said, bad pallet. Unfortunately, no stacks to save best for last. I was hoping for those, but Obsession is here. Basement Buzz is also terrible. Yeah, it's true, it's true. Though, basement is supposed to be unsafe. Basement was never meant to be a safe place to, you know, get unhooks, right? Let's see if she has BT. No, that's fine. I'll eat the pallet at the very least. Hit the Nancy, who's going for the altruism play. There's someone else here, by the way. No, no, no. Upsy daisy. Was she upstairs trying to do that? Where the hell was she? That was strange. Yeah, she's upstairs. She was upstairs trying to accomplish that. That was an interesting play. No, they didn't drop down immediately. Unfortunate. That's what I wanted them to do. No, they did. Holy hell, here's the Elodie. Okay. You know what, we'll let them get them off the hook. This person's still injured. There we go. Shouldn't have presented yourself that early. That was a huge mistake on your part. We see one generator being worked on the far end. Do I have a... I don't have a portal nearby, unfortunately. Let's head over there, put a portal down at the very least, after we scare him off. Tinker had knock on off yet, right? There we go, 10% regression. Nancy's here. Let's get a hit on you. We're gonna zone her out. She has to go to Shack. There we go. True, but Bubba using Insidious and staying in the basement. Oh, yeah, no, that's ugly. A Bubba sitting in basement. That's a big ol' why would you do that? With Insidious too. Strange decisions, let me tell you. They're definitely nearby. Scratch marks tell me that much. Question is, where did they end up? Yep, there they go. They're gonna heal on point, maybe. No, they won't do that. They are. Why would you do this to yourselves? Come here, Nancy. You are gonna go down. Drop it or death. There we go. Let's see. The next pallet is to her left. No dead heart, because she tried to loop. They don't get a lot of blood points, but it's not fun. Yeah, that's the thing. It's, you know, ideally they would eventually be deterred from doing that, right? But for some reason they just continue doing it nonetheless. There's Insidious. Let's get the hit on the Nancy. We'll give up the generator for the extra hook. This is fine by me, in my opinion. Dead hard? Nope. We might actually be able to get there in time. Hold up. Maybe. No. Unfortunate. Let's see. Scratch marks go inside. No, they're upstairs. That's exactly where they are. Or not. Alright. Time to kill here. Kill here comes a non-camping hail base so I can feel better. Exactly. Show the survivors what a killer's actually like. You know, someone who can win without camping. Swear to God, they continue these freaking dumb plays though. I will hit you again. I have no qualms doing that, Nancy, by the way. I need to hit you with my M2 though. Drop it. I see the other Nancy. I'm going to transfer targets. And the thing too. Have I hooked the thing at all? I'm not sure if I have. She lost so much momentum there. She's down. Perfect. We can hook her, and we should be good to go. The other Nancy's by our portal. No. Actually, you know what? If they try and heal, right there, then maybe. Hold up. Let's see. No, they didn't do it. Unfortunate. Except they are up there, interestingly enough. We might actually be able to get a decent hit on them. What's up, Nancy? That's an unfortunate thing, ain't it? Shouldn't have been touching my portal. Should not have been doing that. I'm gonna zone you out here. Gonna make sure that you don't get the vault. Actually, you know what? That's fine. Go for it. Who's that? The Zarina? I always want to say it's the Elodie, but it's not. You know that the Zarina doesn't have BT, so we can punish every single unhook. Alright, Zarina, what's the plan here? Nope. There we go. No, I was hoping to work the collision physics there. I think I need to actually fall off here and go to the generators instead. The Zarina's gonna loot me. It's not gonna be worth my while when I could be protecting gens instead. All right, let's see here. Let's put a portal here. Scratch marks in the middle. Yep, right here. Two of them here. Nancy and the thing. Tinker over there. So we now have 3 people injured, mind you. There we go. Upsy daisy. And there goes Dwayne Tremors working its magic. Let's connect this portal with this one over here. And then get to this generator that just finished. Just pop this, and then go immediately back if we can. Let's see. No one yet. Let's get this regressing if possible, ever so slightly. They're gonna go right back on that generator watch. Nope, one person did though. Fine, fine. You get to go away. We're gonna regress this though. I'll break that for good measure. I wonder if they're still nearby. No, they ran pretty far in to go heal. There's the Nancy though. We'll let the Nancy down. I'm imagining that she has DS. Oh, holy hell. That's an issue, actually. That's a huge issue. That one's on 70%. We need to go over there ASAP. Because if we don't, then we will lose all of our gens. Yep, there it is. There it is. Rough. Alright, I need to get this Nancy then. No, she continued through. Portal there. Interesting. There's someone else here. The Nancy. Yep. You have both Nancys here, so we're pressuring 2 survivors. Pretend that I didn't see her. I'm gonna go for you. The other Nancy's over this way. We're gonna try and draw them away from this exit gate here. Of 3 of them injured, this will be rough. All right, she went for it. Let's reduce our variables. Pick you up, and then go back for the other Nancy. See if the Feng Min has gone for her. Yep, there we go. The main option the Feng Min would have would be the 99 not 99 the generator, 99 the exit gate before picking her up. That'd be the smart move. It hasn't happened, but I do see scratch marks here. Yeah, there's a Feng. Nancy, I have no idea where she is. I wonder if she would go for the other exit gate. I haven't seen her. So it's not so... Oh, there we go. Altruism pays off in the end. Because now I can pressure both of them. Nice. It's not going to buy you much time, though. There we go. And there's the 3K. I'm going to pick you up because you've had more time to recover, just in case you have Unbreakable, but based on the amount of blood that you've lost already, I doubt it. So at least we can get a 3K out of this one by playing through the altruism. Sometimes it is better to not go for the hook and just leave them down, especially if they're away from the open exit gate. Where do you think you're going, Nancy? Where do you think you're going? You think you're going to be able to escape? Go for the hatch? Hell no. Not about that whatsoever. But nice job to Captain Trips. They played a very good match, I'd say. Get some additional deviousness points. There we go. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Could have definitely done better, but we got him in the end. GG, well played. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, so that's where the key must have come from, because I did see Captain Trips exit with a key in hand. Plunder's instinct must have helped him out there. Same with Ace in the Hole and Appraisal, Jesus. Yeah, they're just looking for loot at that point. Look at friggin' lootin' and scootin'. That's all they were doing. Alright, so we got to play the Plague. Ooh, alright. I can do that. That's a fun one. Alright. Let's take a look. See, loadout-wise, we're going to keep as is, but let's take a look at the Blood Web. The Infected and Medic. Sure. We'll definitely grab that. Tinker 2, Knockout 3. I guess we'll grab Knockout. And Tinker, unless the entity takes it, which it doesn't. Now let's see which direction the entity goes here. Alright, up. Nope, don't want that. Sure. And there's that Blood Web. We're only four hooks off the next challenge. Tinkerer 3 now. Sloppy Butcher 3. What's my loadout again? Corrupt Invention, Infectious Fright, Thana, and Dying Light. It's a waste of time to kill a Ruin with Undying. Yes and no. I mean, ideally what you want to do is you need to not waste too much time doing it. Like, if you hit the Ruin immediately and you see it pop back, I'd say unless you have free time, just it's not worth it. If you hit the Undying first, though, then go for the Ruin. Alright, that'll take out that entire tree here. So let's go for Blood Favor in that case. Then let that tree go as well. Oh, and we're out of blood points. Alright, so let's take a look. So as far as add-ons are concerned, I think I'm going to run the Emetic plus the Rubbing Oil. That's, I think, the best option there. We could run a Blessed Apple, but I don't think it'll be necessary. And then we'll run a Mori. Why not? But yeah, I would say going for a Rune Undying is very circumstantial. Sometimes you want to, sometimes you don't. It depends on what the ratio is to hooks to generators you've been at. If you're at, let's say, you've already finished 2 generators and you have not been hooked once, like as a team, I would say in that case, go for Rune Undying if you can. If they're pressuring you, especially late game, Rune Undying becomes very, very oppressive if you 3-gen yourself, or if generators are just close enough to where the killer can pressure you off of them. Because then you're making no headway whatsoever unless you split up. If you focus on one gen, though, it's done. It's just 100% done. Alright. Let's ready up and start up the match, shall we? Medkit? Oh, Meg, you should not bring that one. You should not bring a medkit. I'll tell you why. You will not be able to heal this entire match. Oh, she didn't. Hey, maybe she listened. Now, let's see. Offerings-wise, Shroud of Binding, which honestly is really good for me. Main reason for that being, of course, is because if we can find one of them, we find all of them. And if we find all of them, we can infect all of them. Which is honestly one of the best scenarios for Plague ever. We can find a group of 4 survivors and just infect all of them at the same time. My word, is that lovely. Though, as I usually say, as long as I can infect one person fully off the bat, then we're in a great place, because then we can just start the ball rolling. Keep the infection rate going, ensure that they're never getting above 3 corrupt purges. That way we're able to make them, have to search for it, and anyone infected is going to be in a rough spot. I would like my Dying Light 3, though. That would be fun. Though then again, it only is an additional 0.5% per non-obsession hook, so it's not the end of the world. Alright. Alright, you know what? Father Campbell's Chapel's not bad. This could be much worse. Let's see how Corrupt Intervention works. Get that infected. Let's go upstairs and do that too. Ugh, I wish I could hit the pole and it'd be infected, but I have to hit the actual gen. Only downside. Crow went off here. I see him. That's a bill. There we go. That's what we like to see. I see someone else. We're going to transfer. Let the bill be infected. Oh my god, this is a freaking blessing. I have no idea where the other one is, so we're just going to infect the Meg. I hope you understand, you are now blocked in here. You will not be able to escape. Then I'll go for you next. She's infected. Oh, she's not. Must have been the bill. Whoops, my bad. Unless you have Power Struggle, this is it for you. Unless you had Power Struggle. That'd been the only reason. 1, 2... Okay, so they must have done... That's 3. Alright, that's fine. Any more than 3 would be an issue. 3 is not an issue, though. What's up, Billy boy? Alright, he's infected now. Where is he gonna go? He's just running the loop. Come on, Billy boy. I actually could have probably have, oh, he's done for. There we go. Alright, that's 4 cleanses. We don't want to do that. Oh wait, could have sworn that I saw him vomiting. Why did he not go down there? Nice, dead hard. Not good enough. We're gonna go for the bill as he probably has Undying. Not Undying, Unbreakable. Like I said, he probably has Unbreakable. It's a bill. You always have to assume they're Unbreakable. If they have a teachable perk that's worth using, always assume that they have it. 100% of the time. Alright, so that was either 4, if not 5 cleanses now. We're gonna have to work it. Put you right here. Get this generator regressing real quick. And then go for a Corrupt Purge. We don't want one that's initially nearby, but I think it's worth our while to grab this one. Meg's trying to draw me away. No scratch marks over here. Scratch marks in the middle going out, though. Then back in. They may have crashed one past me and one for the unhook. No. She was here, though. Interesting. There we go. There's the unhook of the bill. Jake's gonna be next, and they might go immediately for that generator. Yep. Now we have 3 people infected. Shouldn't have stuck around here, Jake. That was a mistake. There's someone else here. Yeah, there's 3 people here. Look at that. Is this the bill? It is the bill. Bill, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing? Alright, that's the Jake and the Bill. There's a 3rd person here. Look at that. She's infected, but she's not fully infected or broken yet. There we go, now she's fully broken. That's what we like to see. Which means the one healthy person now needs to go for the pickup, which will then infect them. This is excellent, and they're nowhere near. Let's wait, let's wait. Yeah, she wasn't sure where we were, so she was hesitating. She commits, we down, and we now know that the last person's over here going for the pickup. Yep. Now they're infected as well. Look at all these people. Look at all these people. We're gonna go for the Jake. Nice dead hard. Billy boy, I know you're here, mate. I can hear that smoker's lung a mile away. Have fun, my friends. This game is over at this point. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Alright. Get that regressing again. Then go back for this group out here. I'm not gonna be surprised if I see like 3 cleanses go off. What's up, Jake? Come on, Jakey boy. How you gonna play this? Poorly. Poorly is the word. We know there's someone up top. That's fine. Jake's gonna get picked up and hooked. The person up top's probably gonna go for the unhook on the Bill, I imagine. There's no reason why they wouldn't, right? So 4 people injured. Than is at 100%. On top of which Dying Light is 5 stacks, meaning a lot. I haven't vomited on that, so we know the Bill's nearby still. Bill, stop it. Please, for the love of God. You need to stop doing this to yourself, mate. You're gonna die because of it. Alright, we're gonna leave you there. I'm imagining that you have DS, so we're just gonna leave you slugged out. Honestly, you can't exactly heal. But why would the Jake be on that gen? I'm gonna pity him and not kill him right now. She's hugging the corner, being smart. Then moving to the next tile. Yep, there we go. Just need to wait a little bit on that tile. That way she thinks I'm going to still come around or has gone a different way, so she continues through. That way they just run right into you pretty much. Not that I need to make things infected, but why not? Might as well if I have the chance. You know that Jake was over here. Wonder if he still is. Jake? Why are you still here, buddy? You know I would had to have come back eventually, right? Oh, he's smart. He baited it. Okay. Ooh, he has a... The funny thing is, this Jake has a cleanse right here, but isn't using it. That might be his downfall in the end. They got 10% regression on that gen. I'll just break this real quick. Force them to go for the vault. That's fine. 1, 2, 3. One down. You already picked... If we pick that person up, then we get DS. That's why she took the hit. She wanted us to go for her. Nice. He's playing relatively smart. She's not making moves until she has to. Which, ooh, I'm not sure how she dodged me there, honestly. This one that was in range. I know that there's one there. Fine, fine. I think the obsession's on their last hook too, so I don't want to kill the obsession right now. 10% regression on that gen. Nice dead hard. Drop it. You didn't. Why? Why would you not drop that? That was a death sentence and you know it. 10% regression on that generator. I want to say the bill might be nearby, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't hear the smoker's lungs, so I'm going to imagine not. Maybe the second trigger. There we go. Well, we know where the bill is now. Oh, Billy boy. Where are you, buddy? You vaulted here. Then what, though? Oh. I guess they're over this way. You know what, though? I'm betting that someone used Unbreakable there. Or was that Desperate Measures? That may have been Desperate Measures, because if you look at that, I see someone who's not an object of obsession, obviously. But definitely is now able to be aura red. There we go. What's up, Billy boy? Nope, that's not happening. No chance in the world that you're making that vault out alive. Alright, so now it's going to be 8 stacks on Dying Light. Literally the only person who can do pretty much anything this match is going to be the Obsession. At this point, I have no remorse. They're not cleansing. We have 3 pools still with 2 people up. Yeah, this game's over. No ifs, ands, or buts. Scratch marks. I guess we'll chase him. That was a Meg. That's the person who used Desperate Measures, I'm pretty sure. Last person's over here. They went to Shack. Yeah, you're not going to be able to get out of this one alive, mate. There we go. Pick you up. Hopefully you don't DS me. No DS. We know where the last person is. And that there is going to be the 4K. 9 stacks of Dying Light. Upsy daisy. Let's bring you over to somewhere that's well lit. Right here should be good. Sorry about this, mate. Gee. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, we did bring them over. Good, good. Say hello to Vami Mummy. Hey, thank you. Yeah, no, Plague is nasty, man. I really do enjoy Plague. I really do. I could probably run her as my main. I'd be very happy. She's not a fun character to play against, especially when I'm palaing her. And there's honestly not a lot of Plagues in the world, not gonna lie. There's very few and far between. We are 10 points off. 10 points off the perfect. Holy hell. Thank you for the emotes there. Frickin' that name though. Christ almighty. No, thank you. Good luck, have fun in your next matches. Alright. Well, let's do this challenge, finish it up, and then move on to the next one, see what's up. And also take some bites of food. Do need to do that. $120,000 blood points. That's not too bad. Hook for survivors during the endgame collapse. No. 300-second chase. Sure. Hit survivor with your weapon 25 times. Sure. Entity. Sure. And then pop goes the weasel. That's very easy. That is very easy. 10 points from a perfect game. Yeah, seriously. I bet you it was probably in deviousness. Either that or destruction. I didn't whack many gens just because I didn't need to. I was applying enough pressure. Alright, are we going to spin the wheel for the probably the last 2 matches, unless we play like a really, really fast one? Or am I going to pick out the killer to play? Let's see, who would I want to even play? Either another Plague match or we play an Executioner. If I had to choose, I'd probably play Executioner this round. Let's take a look at your blood web, my friend. Why was I going for Shadowborn? Alright, Marcus spins the wheel. Sounds like a plan, my friend. Oop. Wrong buttons. All the wrong buttons. And the wheel says... Delete authority. Is this a host? Who was I? Oh, that's why it was Ruiz. Okay, as Ruiz's stream that was up. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Deathslinger. Oh, okay. Deathslinger is going to be an interesting one. I feel like Deathslinger is one of those killers that you need to like warm up with 3 matches before really being efficient, but we'll see how we play him. Alright, okay, so it's going to take that, so we're going to go down, get the keys, grab Noed. That works out perfectly. Grab all the brown add-ons, and we're good. Alright, what else do you have here, my friend? Overcharge, that's a big fat no in my opinion, but looks like it's the best option. Sure, we'll let that entire tree go, I guess, and we'll end up taking Monitoring Abuse, which actually is really good for us. Alright, I want to wait to grab it, though. Of course, it would do it that way. Okay, we'll just grab it now, then. Makes no difference whether or not we grabbed it. I probably should have grabbed that then. Oops. And we'll grab another set of keys, because the keys are one of the best add-ons. So we're going to run the belt plus the jailer key, the warden's keys. We'll run Ardent Spotted Owl Wreath. And what did I pick up? Monitoring Abuse. I guess I'll take off Ruin for Monitoring Abuse. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Or do we want to take off Corrupt Intervention? I'm not sure which. I'm not sure which one I would want to play, which one I should use. Ruin or Corrupt Intervention. I'm going to say probably Corrupt if I'm running this build. I do wish that we had Nurses Calling 3. Monitoring Abuse isn't too bad here. You could also run Infectious Fright, which is also an option. All good ideas. If we do have Infectious Fright, we might actually play that along with Monitoring Abuse. They do go hand in hand since the blood, the increase. Oh, hey, a TTV. 2 TTVs. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see. Do we have Monitoring Abuse? Not Monitoring Abuse, Infectious Fright. There we go. Infectious Fright, Monitor, Nurses Calling, Save the Best for last. I think that's fine. I think we can work that. Let's take a look at these TTVs, shall we? There's 2 of them. Jesus Christ, pressing all the wrong buttons. PSICOMTV. Yep, they're live. And the other person, KRE6. They're also live. All right. So we'll give them some love after this match. It's definitely going to be a rough match. They seem to have upwards of like 1,000 hours as Survivor, or at least of playing the game's last barbecue stack. I like that. I like that. If we're running barbecue, that wouldn't be bad either, but I think this build might not be too bad. Save the Best for last, in my opinion, is definitely a must. To have Infectious Fright, Monitoring Abuse, not bad. We could drop off Nurses Calling, but it's a pretty good, decent perk with Deathslinger. All right, let's see what map we're on. I think the map is going to determine a lot here. All right. Let's be on point, shall we? You'll have an obsession, so we do need to pay attention to that. Hopefully not hit them too many times before we get them mending. Because if we have an obsession, we have 8 stacks. Ideally, what we want to do, Treatment Theater. This is a bad map for Deathslinger, oh my word. Okay, so Killer Shack's considered library. I spawn near library, so they're going to be in the corners. Let's go this way real quick. Crows have not gone off anywhere. Not that I can hear. Willing to bet it's at least a 2-man Swift, if not more. There's activity in the middle, but no scratch marks to tell me where they are. There we go. Perfect. Let's reload. Yep, went this way. There we go. Well, you won't be the last barbecue stack today, I'll tell you what. Let's put you in the basement. Make this very dangerous very early. And then go back to that gen if possible. Yeah, that actually worked out. The good news is, because the long hallways, it does make it pretty easy for us if we can get up on them. Okay, so this is the obsession. We don't want to hit her, ideally. We want to get her mending first. How did I miss her there? That's unusual. You, on the other hand, I have no qualms hitting. I want you hit. So I'll absolutely change targets onto the Cheryl. One person's still in the basement, mind you. This Nancy's still here. There's the basement. Alright. They're all scared and running. We'll be able to use Nurses Calling to our advantage here. We can get around this corner. There we go. Excellent. No one Infectious Fright, so we're good to go there. Unfortunately, a lot of times when we get our shots off, we don't actually start a chase. So sometimes Modern Abuse doesn't work out as well as I'd hoped. That one's still regressing. Nancy hasn't come back. No one's healing either. I see them healing now. Is that an object of obsession, maybe? I think it might be. There we go, scared him off. Didn't get her. Not in time, at least. Unfortunate for you, Jakey boy. You're in the window, thinking it's a person on a freaking chest for some reason. Every single time that window goes off, I swear to God. Let's get this regressing, even though it's on 2 cylinders. Someone's still nearby. I'm gonna willing to bet it's Nancy. We're gonna just go this way though, see if they're gonna try and heal off of Hook. Fortunately, no doorways that way. Yeah, they healed right away. Unfortunate. That's an object of obsession. You threw that the wrong way, my friend. Come on, Cheryl. Oh, I missed just by a freaking inch. That's my bad. She'll go with this pallet. At least she should. Wow, she didn't stick to it. Unfortunate for her, that might kill her here. Rough. Try to get that very cheeky shot there. I know where she's going. Can't get a shot here. Probably could have gotten a shot there. Is worth the wait though. Rather catch up to her. Nice job. Should have been more patient. I'll leave her be. She needs the men still. I'd rather pressure gens. There's someone else here. That's not you. And then with Save the Best for Last, we're right on top of him again. David's down. The TTV still hasn't mended. Why is that? That's interesting. There they go. They finally mended. She left. She pointed and left. Why? That was strange. Oh, Dryers just went. Bad timing for us. Drop it right away. Push you out of this tile. I'll break it so you have to mend. Might as well make it happen. Waste your time a little bit, at the very least. Let's start pressuring gens again. They finished healing. Let's see if anyone's nearby. Yep, there you go. Back on this gen again. Let's reload before we do anything else. Rough. Wasting so much time on him. We're gonna break this. Force him out of here. We'll use Save the Best for Last. Get a hit. And immediately hit him again. He's dead on Hook. Get him out of here. That's 2. So this is actually perfect timing, getting him out of this game. Let's get this gen regressing ASAP. Make sure that they don't finish this. If they finish this, then we're in trouble. I'll do the obsessions here. I wanted to break. There we go. She leaves. Good, good. If they're on comms, I don't want them coming back for this gen, but I'll have to go away a little bit at the very least. Here's the David and the Cheryl. Save the best for last stacks. Perfect. You see where the Cheryl is? Now we should be right on top of her for the follow-up. Let's get her over to this window. Perfect. Let's get them hooked. Then go back for the David. Ooh, man, this has been a match. They have been doing really well. But then again, this map is surprisingly okay by my standards. I'm very happy to see it. I see the Nancy and the David. I should have tried to get off sooner, but he just faulted for some odd reason. Biscuit's now dead on hook. No, actually, I don't think he is. This is his second hook. Maybe not dead on hook. Oh, no, it's dead on hook. I was right. Those two have been the weak links. The TTVs, on the other hand, have been doing pretty well. They're sticking right here. There we go. No one on infectious. Unfortunately, we're going to get DS'd here. I'll eat it, though. 2 people left, 2 gens. We'll eat it if she has it. She doesn't. Oof. That is a big oof right there. Which means this will be her second hook. I don't think Nancy's been on hook at all, which has been fine by me because we do have Say the Best for last. Alright, let's just bash this, take our time. We have no reason to really walk away from this instance. Alright. Let's head over to some other generators. Why not? We'll let the TTV get them. That way, ideally, we can get some hooks on the Nancy. We have kept a consistent 8 stacks to Say the Best for last this entire time. So I really can't complain, to say the least. There we go. Let's go for the Nancy now. Let's see if they're going to heal right away. There's the Obsession. We're going to go for Nancy real quick. I want to get a hit on her. There she is. Due to monitor and abuse, she does get to use that a little bit more. You went past me. There we go. Hey, what's up? GTT. GG, well played, Takio. Much appreciated. Appreciate you stopping by. Out of curiosity, who are you in the last match? Alright, that's the hook on Nancy. We only lost 3 stacks to Say the Best for last. It's fine by me. They must have touched a generator, too. At least stopped it from regressing. But I do appreciate you stopping by. Would love to have you here as part of the Guilty ones if you are interested. I'll also stop by your stream and drop a follow, my friend. Alright, I'll move away. Go regress some other... Jake? Gotcha. Yeah, I love the name, by the way. The last BBQ stack. Very cute. I like it a lot. Entity summoned. Wait, was that off of first hook or second hook? That was first hook, wasn't it? She suicided. No, she didn't. Okay, I was about to say, that'd be odd. Hey, thank you much for the follow, mate. Appreciate you. Alright, let's see. Do they heal right away? In which case, Nurse's Calling will come into play. Nope. Come on, let's break it. I want to find the other one. I want to find you. Where is the other one? Man, she's gone. Sorry, but I'm gonna either eat DS off of you or hook you right away. Not sure which. Yeah, that's fine. I'll eat the DS. I have no idea where the second person is. I'd like to save my stacks, but oh well. Let's break this. Alright, you two. Where you go? I don't want to get the Nancy out too quickly. 4-man Swift? That's what I'd guess. I'd guess that much. Either that or at least a 3-man. Oh, there's Object of Obsession. I guess if I can find you, I might as well kill you. Yeah, so they're playing smart. She was over here, and then I can't find her. Unfortunate. She might be trying to draw me away from here. It's not outside the realm possibility. Hold on. Let's see. If this is being worked on, then we know she's here. Nope, it's silent. Frickin' dead as a doornail. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll just patrol these gens until we find them. Now we're done here. What about here? Dead as a doornail. They're probably looking for Hatch then, right? That's my guess. No ifs or buts about it. Oh, speaking of Hatch, found it. Back in this corner. So if we kill them over there, we're gonna have a struggle to get over here. Tell you what. I haven't seen the object again. Unfortunate. I heard bones. Should have waited to finish those bones there, Nancy. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. But GG's. Let's see if I can get you further back towards the hatch. You should struggle for your teammate's sake, Nancy. Otherwise, I will bring you right to hatch and hook you there. The only downside is that you might now know that and end up calling that out. That way, teammate ends up on the exit gate right away. So, I think one's over there, and then one's right there. So I think we're on a wait, I saw crows there move. She might be right over there, actually. One there, I was right. I think she's over here. I saw a crow move. Nothing. Yeah, unfortunately, I think that they'll get out on this one. If they play it smart, they'll definitely get out. Could've sworn I just heard crows again. Back on this corner. Yep, there they go. Why they would make noise, though, I'm not sure unless they've already 99'd it. We having a chat? Go get it. Go do it. I'll break this. I think I've pretty much maxed out this game at this point, except for destruction. I wouldn't do that. That's gonna take a hot minute. Oh, I guess you got the mend. Right. That's fair. That's fair. While you're doing that, I'm going to fix my video, because it did F up earlier. There we go. Very good. Now my camera's working. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. That was a fun match. That was very much a fun match. I think the only thing I missed was Merciless off of one of the hooks. Not GG's. Yeah, look at that. GG's. GG. Well played all. Yeah, Devout and then Gatekeeper. Just because we did let them finish that out. This was a good deal. Deathslinger, well played. Thank you kindly. I hope you do too. Alright, gonna jump into their stream real quick and say geez, well played. Let's see. Ooh, I do love that branding on here. Holy hell. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. Let's see. And then we have both of their streams up right now already. Let's see.
Alex. How's it going? How are you doing tonight? Oh, thank you so much for that follow. I really appreciate it. Good game. How is your night going? Are you streaming right now? I saw that you were TTV as well.
Stream is going good.
Wrong screen.
And then let's also do that with SciComm as well.
Slinging death and slinging follows. Nice.
Yo.
You are, well,
Gil. Thank you for the follow.
Anytime, SciComm.
Appreciate it. You also had Twitch in your name. I gotta come give you a follow,
like,
too.
I don't ever run the object.
Good game,
right?
bud.
And I was
Good game.
running it
Good game.
for One of the first
Good
few times.
flipping
like, I
game,
barely
you
ever
know?
run it. And,
Hit that follow.
But you had saved the
Appreciate the
best for last,
follow.
so
Appreciate the follow. Thank you kindly, mate.
GG. Thanks for stopping by, man. I
Hey,
appreciate it.
anytime.
We'll check out your stream sometime.
I thought it might. You for last with seeing my object of obsession.
The streamer?
Yeah.
No,
Object
you
of
ready up,
obsession
please?
can be rough.
I'll definitely check you out when I'm not streaming myself.
I appreciate that.
She's deaf and she can't hear us.
I know. She might. Hang on. I'm a streamer.
Object can be rough, yeah. It
Oh,
helps though, like I'm trying
definitely.
my best to learn how to loop better. It's not something that I'm going
And say
at,
hi
so,
sometime.
Like obviously I shouldn't say obviously, I'm not that bad, I'm not terrible at it. I did a really good run a couple games ago against a ghost.
That's the wrong buttons. I didn't want
I'll
Discord.
definitely stop by and say hi
There we
to
go.
you. Well, thank you so
And
much,
Frankie
yeah.
spins the wheel. Do we have time for one more match? We do have time for one more match, so we will play that.
See your stream as well. Thank you so much.
I hope that
Oh, hi,
you
Scott.
have a
Sorry, I
great
kinda missed you. I was,
stream
doing
slash
other
night.
things, following this lovely man who I just played against as a wonderful ghost slinger. Are you
Good luck.
upset?
Have
No?
fun in your next match. Alright, and we'll say the same thing for SciComm.
I hope you have a great stream and night. Yeah, you too.
Thank you kindly.
You as well. Have a great stream and have some great games.
Hope you have a great stream night. Good luck. Aw. Yo, Gil, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good food night, too.
Anytime. I'll stop by sometime.
That was rude. I just realized I burped. And I was deafened in Discord. And I was like, they can't hear me on stream.
Whoops.
Sorry.
That's a whoops right there. Meant to be the last one. No, I think we're going to do one more. We'll do one more since we did spin the wheel there. And also we were spending some time talking to two streamers there. So wanted to just, do our normal GGs well played and do that. Splish Splash, Carl is back. What's up, Carl? What's up? You just missed a very good game of Deathslinger. We're on freaking Treatment Theater, and I thought to myself that, oh god, Treatment Theater, Deathslinger, that's going to be horrible. But then I realized how many windows there are and no pallets, meaning that I can hit over windows. Went, oh, Treatment Theater, Deathslinger is actually pretty good. But let's see who the last killer of the day is going to be here. DVD Randomizer says it will be Mr. Ghostface. Ooh, fun one. All right, Ghostface, let's do it, my friend. Let's close out the day, shall we? Do we have a chewed pen anywhere? We don't, unfortunate. We do have matchbook and address book at the very least. We have Ruin on 2. Let's do a Memento Mori. Oh, did I? Hold up. Did we actually? I didn't even pay attention. We are at... Yeah, holy hell. Didn't we start today at like 496 today? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So yeah, we're at 500. It means, do you guys know what that means? That means we're going to be playing a 4-hour Survivor stream next week. Actually, maybe, holidays are coming up. I'll poll people in Discord and see what day they want to see a 4-hour Survivor stream. Me and my pals went through more soda than I thought, so we had to go back to the store and restock the house soda supply. Ouch. What soda, out of curiosity? What's your poison? Coke, Pepsi, root beer? Root beer's amazing. If you don't drink it, you should. Dr. Pepper. I've never been a big fan of Dr. Pepper, I'll be honest with you. I don't know why. I just never have gotten a taste for it. But then again, root beer is nasty. I want a divorce. Nope. Divorce denied. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get through this blood web. Oh wait, we didn't finish the challenge. Never mind. Okay, so yeah, let's ready up then. I think it's the best build that we have. And personally, my favorite's always going to be my big three is going to be root beer, cream soda, and orange cream. Those are my three. Always will be. It's out of gas, eh? Huh? It's out of gas. Is Ismirel? Your friend. Huh? Your friend. It's out of gas, eh? What are these names? I thought they were trying to spell a sentence or something. But then I was like, oh, I guess not. Your friend is Merle. Huh, it's out of gas, eh? Maybe. Can't believe I'm dating a root beer drinker. Guess the perfect partner doesn't exist. Alright, Frankie, alright. I see that, I see that. Funny. Come on, Meg. Ready up, mate. No one's bringing any tools, surprisingly enough. I'm waiting for like a last-minute switch, but have not seen it yet. No, nothing? No, empty hands all around. Yeah, Frankie is a seltzer boy. Top three has to be Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, and Sprite. Dr. Pepper's another one that I just never have gotten into. Sprite, though, I can be down for Sprite. Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, I just never have. Maybe it's just Pepsi products as a whole for some reason, because Dr. Pepper is also a Pepsi product, right? I'm pretty sure. With liquor in it. See, I'd rather a rum and Coke. I would not drink a Pepsi and Coke, or Pepsi and rum. Rum and Coke is where it's at, in my opinion. Not allowed to drink liquor? I mean, how old are you, Carl? It's a no-no. Coke Zero is good from. But why the Coke Zero? I don't understand that. Just drink regular Coke at that point. You're already drinking rum. I can only drink 15. Yeah, that'd be it. That makes sense why, you know, drinking's a no-no at 15. You know, in due time, you can if you choose. I will say drinking is not a requirement by any stretch of the imagination. All right, let's go up here real quick and see if we can see anyone. No, don't think so. Yeah, let's just jump out then. I'm betting they might be down here. Let's find out, though. I think they are. Hold up. Hello! Yeah, that was a mistake, wasn't it? Trying to do those bones. Alright, upsie daisy. Speaking of responsible, I should probably do dishes. Probably would be a good idea. Good news is you're not working tomorrow, so that's nice at least. Let's get away from those bones. I don't want Ruin going just yet. Alright, let's see. No one's here. No one's there. They got her right away. Let's see if the Jane goes back downstairs for the Ruin. Will she be that ballsy? No, she wasn't. Smart. Alright then. I will absolutely hit the Jane again. Get those stacks. Them sweet, sweet stacks. Hit the tap next. Oh my god, 4 stacks already. Gotta love it, gotta love it. Alright, Tappy boy. How you want to play this, eh? How do you want to play this? There's a mistake. You're on the wrong side of that pallet. You're on the wrong side of that pallet tap. You should not ever... Here's a tip for all survivors. Never go around the short side of a pallet like that. That is a death sentence. And if you're not aware of that by now, my god. Please never do that. Never, never, never. Hi, Jane. I will absolutely chase you again. I have 0 qualms with that. Who's going out back? Jane. Stacks on stacks on stacks on stacks. 6 stacks, 2 hooks. Who is that? Is it Tap again? Tap, have you learned your lesson? Have you learned your lesson, buddy? Give me the 7th stack. If I hit you down, you know what? You're not worth my time anymore. Tap. I've gotten all that's worth out of you. You know what? You want to bet the Jane's downstairs doing the bones again? No? Surprised. Hello. I saw someone. Oh, it's a Jane. Hi. Thank you. Let's pick you up. Get flame tremors to go off. Tells me where they are. They are on that gen there. That's now getting ruined. I saw the Meg that's injured coming towards me. Still regressing. We definitely saw the Meg. Where'd she have gone, though? Be able to evade my line of sight. Let's see if she's looking at me. There. That's what we wanted to see. She has Iron Will, too. Dead hard. Nice job, but won't be good enough. Phone would 100% die from the sheer amount of stuff I'd have to write on. Wait, what? Oh, Frankie talking about the number of reminders that he has to do on a regular basis? Yeah. Frankie's memory no bueno. No bueno at all. I saw someone go over here, I'm pretty sure. Yep, it's the Tap. What's up, Tappy boy? You're a non-obsession, so I'll keep my stacks. Really? There have been so many spots now that killers cannot go through. Freaking fatty moments over here. He dropped. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Alright. Basement's down here. We could go for it, but you know what? I'm not going to be that mean. I guess we'll take him out front. Put him right up here. So who is that who suicided? Was that the Jane or was that someone else? I'm not even sure. I'm fairly certain that Jane might be down here. But maybe not. Can I stalk, please? Around the corner? No? Not allowed? Alright. I heard someone. I definitely heard someone. Oh, I did. She dropped down here. Who is it? That is... the Obsession. I can stalk through here, can I? No, I can't. Unfortunate. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. You can just wait for my power to come back online and then immediately kill her. I have zero qualms with this. Between matchbook and address book, we should be able to get it back pretty quickly. Come here, little one. I'm going to stab you. I want her to drop this first. There we go. That's the last thing I wanted to do, was not to have that dropped and me having to loot this with her exposed. So we're going to take our time with this. Yep, she's not dumb. I'm trying to think what she has available to her here. She has this on the left, or on the right. Yeah, this is a bad place for me, so I'm going to let her just loop me and then drop this on my head. Come on, do it. Do it, Meg. You won't. Drop it. There we go. Not going to want to loop this. It's a bad loop for me. Okay. Wait. Why did I think the Meg... Oh, the Meg's not the Obsession. I could have been stabbing Meg this entire time. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. Didn't realize that this entire time that the Meg was not the obsession. Well, still gonna stab you. Linguistics. Nothing, 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 nothing. The one in the back. Cool, cool. David's probably nearby. I need to stalk David then. I guess I've never seen David this entire match. I could have sworn I guess I've seen him once. That's about it. Oh, they're still injured too. Holy hell. Alright, tap. And there go my drivers. Bad timing, but c'est la vie. We'll get him to the soak over here to the left. David is going to have to go for the unhook, unless maybe he's here to get the save, but I don't think so. Let's regress this real quick. And it's game over at this point. 2 people, 4 gens, no way in hell. No way in high hell. No rights for gamers, says the drivers. Exactly. They're not a friend of mine. Sure, sure, sure. Yeah, that's fine. I'll 99 you for later. And now we know where the David is, which is my real target. Scratch marks going back here. Let's try and get our power up so we can stalk while in chase. Scratch marks stop here. There we go. Drop it, David. There we go, mate. I just want them to drop every single thing, every single time. Unfortunately, this is not a great place for me to stalk people. So I think I'm just gonna have to force them off of this tile. I'd like to keep my stacks if applicable. I'm sorry, Meg, but you're right here. Yep. Alright, David, going for you now. Hopefully the Meg has Unbreakable, otherwise she's a... Oh, 1 second. Not sure where he went. Oh, there he is. That's good timing for me. Yeah, we'll use up my stack at this point. Not the worst thing in the world to do. We'll lose 2, lose 4. It's fine. We'll Mori. Yep, that's fine. He went the safe way. Smart. He's not dumb. Might have a huge forehead, but he is definitely not dumb. Not in this instance, at least. Did we get them to drop the pallet here? No, so he'll drop it almost immediately. Hi. Sure. That's fine by me. I'll absolutely take that. Was not expecting that in the slightest. Alright, Meg was over here, right? Yeah, she was on the pallet. Let's see if she's still there. You wanted to chokeslam David? It would seem that way. The only issue now is I have no idea where this Meg is. Let's get this damaged. Oh, Megan! Where could she have gone? That's my question. The entire time, where would she have gone? I guess let's find the hatch then. Oh, would you look at that? If she would have stayed near here, she may have been able to get the hatch. Alright, Meg, where the hell are you? I doubt she went this way. But I have to check nonetheless. Just listen for her moans of pain. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Actually, you know what? She'll be able to see me as I'm running around. This should work out. Did she maybe go inside the school? Nothing here. No, she's not here either. Where in the fresh hell is this Megan? Back here, maybe? No? Oh my god, I want to find her so I can get this Mori off. Holy hell, I want to get a... Just want to get a picture of you, Meg. Just a selfie, promise you. You know, selfies, they don't hurt, right? Pretty much. I'll just check the corners. Still nothing. Huh. She'll bleed out by the time I find her. I wonder if she went inside the house. Well, I hate to leave people to bleed out, but nothing I could do here. Realistically speaking, nothing I could do. Unfortunate. GG's, well played. Sorry, Meg. Couldn't find you. I just wanted a selfie. For the memories. GG, well played all. Good luck, have fun in your next match. Feel free to stop by and chat sometime. Not too bad. I would have definitely liked that more to finish off the day, but c'est la vie, c'est la vie. Alright. Well, on that note, guys, we will be ending the stream there for today. As always, hope you guys enjoyed the show, and if you did, make sure to hit that follow button. If you haven't already, check out our Extra Life campaign. We're trying to help heal kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. With that being said, though, I am going to see who is live and who we want to raid. You know what? We haven't raided the new people from today. Though also Carly Tubi is online. Hold up one second. Let's see. You know what? We're gonna go raid. Let's do one of the new people then. We're gonna do Cressix, one of the survivors that we played against earlier with Deathslinger. So we'll do that. So hopefully you guys are gonna stick around for the raid, show some people some love, and as always, guys, yeah, indeed, it is indeed raid time. All right. Here we go. Let's get it prepped and ready, shall we? Alright, guys. Well, on that note, I will see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. CST. Looking forward to it. And we'll talk in Discord on when I'm going to do that Survivor stream now that we have hit 500 followers. But I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!